What's up, JF? Welcome to part 11, my God, of the Eric McHenry deep dive. It's been a couple weeks. We did a best of a couple weeks ago, but it's actually been 3 weeks, I think, since our last deep dive episode. It'll be interesting. Let's see. Tomorrow we're doing Herb Abrams UWF. Wednesday is kind of the year in review for Boyd Watch in general. Thursday's primetime with George Durunda. Friday is Memphis Wrestling. Saturday is going to be look back on the 2025 of the Healthy Family Force. But today I'm going to be back. I'll end at my normal time, like somewhere between 11:15 and 11:30. But then I'm going to come back at 12:30 for a VHS Nightmare stream. So anybody that wants to spend a ridiculous amount of time watching shit with me today, that's possible. In any case, today we're going to look at Eric McHenry. Last time we entered the attic, we learned about his StatsBot feud, which is where someone in the comments was saying that they worked for a company called StatsBot, that they could boost his numbers. He didn't like it, so he rebelled. His numbers tanked. Now he's trying to get them back, or at least he was toward the end of the last stream. He just got back from a vacation not too long ago. Yeah, I remember that awful Nemo submarine ride video. The video was great. The ride sucked. See, I want to thank StatsTube for helping my channel grow. Where's the one I would like? Oh, yeah, here we go. I want to be part of the StatsBot YouTube team again, under my terms, which is that he doesn't want to edit anything. No editing. The very next video, I'm going to be editing soon. So we're going to start here, and I want to warn you ahead of time. I noticed when I got the thumbnail, hey, what's up, it's me, that the audio on this is bad, but he actually addresses it in the next video. I talk about getting a new mic, so I don't know how long this audio is going to last, but we'll just have to navigate our way through it. All hail StatsBot. Yes, what's up, Ananjay? I got some news too, but it's just not for this stream, but I'll talk about it later on. All right, here we go. I wish everyone a happy Year of the Dog in Chinese New Year, and baseball is back. We're south to... Oh, I already had this one open. My bad.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, what is today? Today is the 16th day of February.
What's up, Jeremy?
Which means that today is also the Chinese New Year. So happy Year of the Dog if you are a dog born in the Year of the Dog. I want to
happy birthday if you're a dog.
Wish you all a happy New Year for here in the United States.
Oh, but man,
there's something else that I wanted to discuss with you guys today.
Hey Dave, I'll be right back.
And that is that there's only 12 days left of February. That's it. Just 12 days. And then we've got March. Hey, I was thinking about this as I was, trying to figure things out. And maybe, just maybe, next month we go and celebrate St. Patrick's Day at a bar or something. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. That's what's going on in my head right now as I talk to you guys. But that's not until March 17th. Let's worry about what's left this month. So
Eric McHenry actually saying, like, hold on, let's not focus on the future. Let's focus on right now. Am I living in crazy world?
A week from today, it is the first day of spring training. The SF Giants are playing 2 games. Excuse me, it's just 1 game. The Giants are playing the Brewers.
It's an interesting camera angle. I feel like it gives us a wider than normal look at the room. Am I crazy? I feel like we normally don't get to see this much. Or the camera's like here and above. I don't know what this thing is over by his bed. Got a little bit of clothes on the floor. Not too bad, though, comparatively.
At 12:05 on Friday, February 23rd.
Eric McNewsflash.
Cleveland Indians are playing the Cincinnati Reds same time, same day. So, spring training's here. Also, today I think is a slam dunk contest for the NBA. I might watch it, I might not. I think also today is a 3-point contest as well. So I don't know if I'm going to watch those or what's going to happen on that front yet. But
On that front.
spring training is here, which means baseball season's only about a month away. Just a month. Because the spring training...
Yeah, I mean, it's not dirty or anything, but he could use with a quick tidy. I mean, my bed isn't always made, I know, but like just making your bed, like just making it presentable makes such a big difference, I think, in how like the overall vibe of the room.
The season starts March 29th this year. And they open their season against... Who do they open their season against? Let's look. It doesn't say, but I can actually, you know what? Let me look at my schedule here.
Well, didn't he literally say like he was going to he wanted to do something, but it wasn't going to be for at least 5 years?
On my phone.
And it was just like some kind of a trip.
The Warriors play again the 22nd, so that's after the All-Star break. Let's check here. Games. I don't. Sorry for the pause. I'm trying to figure this out. So let's see. 29th. They're playing the Dodgers in LA. So at 4:10 is their first game of the regular season. So I do apologize for the little hiccups that I was just trying to figure out what date. I know I should have looked at it before I started filming this video, but so March 29th, they're playing the Dodgers in Los Angeles at 4:10. That's their first game of the regular season. Hopefully they can turn things around this year. And hopefully the 49ers...
I think that's the real reason why Sports Friday died, is because even though it's just a little bit of prep work, like what could be just a couple minute video turns into 6 or 7 minutes if you have to keep looking up what everybody's doing. Like just a few minutes of research and writing some basic, like just know what order you're going to talk about the teams in and whatever, like goes a long way. But he's just not a very good preparer, which is, everybody's different. He's a one-take guy, he likes to get in. He likes, fuck it, let's do it live. That's Eric McHenry's attitude.
Turn things around when August rolls around. But right now it's just basketball and baseball and hockey. Those are the only 3 major sports that are going right now. NFL is not partaking right now. But I do believe the what is it? NFL draft is in April or it's in March. It's one of those months. I know this was just all over the map because I was talking about sports. I was talking about the Chinese New Year. I was talking about only being 12 days of February left. Talking about maybe going to a bar on St. Patrick's Day. Who knows what's going to happen next month? But let's focus on next week.
Has he said a single thing about what he's doing next week?
And the rest of this month, because there's only 12 days. So I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
Okay, so he's trying to stay focused on newer things, but I don't really, or recent things, but I don't really, everything he talked about was like weeks out. I talk about getting a new mic for my camera and the NBA All-Star Weekend. Look at this. It's me. You're going to love this. I play Sims 3, Minecraft, and a phone app game at the same time in the middle of the night. That's kind of interesting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today, I thought I'd discuss something that I saw in the comment section to start off with, and then...
I agree. I mean, I think talking about sports definitely has him in like a little bit different mood normally.
From there, we're going to discuss something else. So, in the comment section yesterday, in one of the videos I filmed yesterday, or no, the day before yesterday, I got a comment about getting a new microphone. Now, I can't film a...
playing multiple video games at the same. How do you play Minecraft? Well, I guess Sims is passive. I bet the phone app game is passive. But I feel like Minecraft, you kind of have to be doing something, right?
I can't add a microphone onto this camera that you're watching me on, but I could. Excuse me. I could.
Okay. Okay. I'm not saying this as like a harsh criticism by any means, okay? But could you just close the drawer? I feel like if you just shut the drawer, like that would make a big difference. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That just seems like a really simple way to make things look neater. Is just who opens a drawer and then leaves it open? That's so weird to me.
Get one of those microphones that you put on your shirt right here, and it has like a wire, and it attaches to.
He doesn't
your
like the
back on one of
Patriots.
those walkie-talkie type things. I don't know what those are called.
He only likes the Red Sox.
What those are called? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I might be getting. Let me know. So if you guys know what those are called, let me know in the comment section down below, because
no comments. Oh, by the way, after kind of a cresting of a little bit there, whether it happened because of StatsBot or not, Eric is now down. This video has 6 views from 7 years ago.
I might try to get some stuff
too much in there
to make better videos for my birthday, or something along those lines. I don't know what that's fully going to entail just yet, but if getting a new microphone to attach to my body somehow, or getting a new tripod, or getting a editing software for my computer makes it easier, so be it. But
oh man,
those are just some of the smaller things that I need to worry about on this channel. Now, moving forward to something, we're going to move away from that topic.
Sorry guys, I only really keep up with Bay Area sports.
A little bit in this video for the rest of the video.
He should wear, you know what would be fantastic? You know what? Let's sponsor Eric McHenry. Let's see if he's willing to wear a body cam like a police officer for us. We'll give him a shift of like 8 hours a day. He needs to keep the body camera on, or anytime he leaves the home. Let's pool our resources and get a monthly stipend for him to wear a police body cam.
Yeah. So today is the 3-point contest and the slam dunk contest and the skills challenge. In the NBA All-Star break. And then tomorrow is the All-Star game between Team LeBron and Team Curry.
I saw the one where you read the health facts from the joint.
But I don't know. I think Klay Thompson's part of the 3-point competition. I don't know who else is part of the 3-point competition. I'd have to look it up, but I'm not going to do that right now.
Okay.
But so I know one Warrior that's on the 3-point competition. Curry's probably not going to be on it, seeing as how he's the captain of the one of the teams in the for the All-Star game tomorrow. And then I have no idea who's in the slam dunk.
This is fantastic. You sit down there, like, I get that you can't say everything, but Jesus Christ, man. I have no... Listen, this video is about the slam dunk contest. I have no idea who's in it.
Contest or the skills challenge.
Like, I'm going to start doing that in my movie reviews. I have no idea. Well, I think I have done that one time, but just be like, I have no idea what happened in this movie. I didn't know anybody that was in it. I really don't have anything to say about it. I'm considering getting a body mic.
It should be fun to watch tonight.
He cut a promo?
I think it's on ESPN. If I'm mistaken,
here we go,
I'll
South
put
to
it down
West.
in the description later today, but
I was just thinking, this is like your perfect, this is your perfect run of videos. He's all about the sports, even though he doesn't seem to remember anything about them.
I've just been going over some stuff and,
Meanwhile, I'm memorizing rosters of the Stanford women's sports teams.
Filling out some stuff. We're almost,
and their
in about
heights.
2 days on Monday, we will have reached.
I just tell you right
300.
now, I hate that poster. I think it's lousy. I think it's. I've hated it ever since he put it up. I remember when he first got it. I think it's a junk poster. It looks like shit. It looks like something you'd buy at the fucking book fair. I don't like it at all.
300 videos on this channel again. 300 videos.
I don't mind the Suicide Squad, but again,
actually, no,
it's a shit poster. It's not a good looking poster in my opinion. Like, but I at least the Suicide Squad one has something to it. This looks like something a kid made, the Game of Thrones one.
Tuesday. Unless I decided to
He did.
then it would be tomorrow.
Or his
But
birthday, something.
I don't know
Christmas,
how
I'm pretty
it's
sure
gonna all
though.
work out just yet. I'm just trying to figure out things. But yeah, so the All-Star game is tomorrow night. The 3-point contest is tonight. A slam dunk contest is tonight, and the skill challenge is
This is what I want though, right here. I want the by the bay thing.
tonight. There was also like a
It does,
sophomore
yeah, I
versus
agree.
freshman NBA game yesterday. It was 130 something to 124, I do believe, or something along those lines, or 160. It was a big score. Let's just put it that way. Actually, you know what? I'll look that up right now.
Yeah, now we got it. Now we're going.
It was the World versus USA, and the final score was 155 to 124.
Well, and imagine where it's going to go from here. It's all just going to be. It's so it's so crazy to think of like all the. Remember, you used to be able to go to like the store. I don't know if you're like old like me. You used to be able to go to the store and they'd have this huge, sometimes multiple racks of these like movie theater quality posters that you could buy like at Spencer's and even at like regular department stores. And then you'd get them and they'd be rolled up in the tubes. But they had like huge displays for them, like pretty much anything you could think of.
But yeah, that's what happened. That's what the final score of the World vs. USA game was, and that was yesterday. That was Friday night. What else? I think that's it for today, guys. So
He's
tomorrow,
getting tired.
the day after tomorrow is President's Day, which is a holiday. I'm really excited to see what they do with that. I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
I don't feel like his heart was in that outro, but okay. Here's a list of books he wants to read in 2018. He would like to... Sorry. I would personally like to wish everyone in the United States a happy President's Day. Look how calm and relaxed he is for this one. I can't wait. Oh, he's sitting like Grace Thorpe in this one. I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you, but I just... Oh, man. Woo! But I just had the weirdest convo. Oh, man. Okay, we're in for a treat today. This is going to be good. All right. I play Sims 3, Minecraft, and a phone app game at the same time in the middle of the night. I feel like he titles his videos in a similar way that I would if I was clipping him. You know, only it would be like, you know, Eric McHenry plays Sims 3, Minecraft, and a phone app game at the same time in the middle of the night instead of like first person. I like the titles though, because you know what you're getting.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it sexy, dragons.
So, how are you today? That's my thing of the day, is how are you? Because, I'm overwhelmed, if you will. Now,
If you will, baby.
Jumped down my throat for saying this, but I've been playing a lot of video games lately. On my phone, on my computer, on my PlayStation 3 that my brother gave me, and sometimes it's just like too much to do all at once. But there's a silver lining to every situation.
This is the silver lining. He closed the drawer. Now tell me that it doesn't look 1,000% better just by having the drawer closed.
You know, that's this. It helps me relieve stress a lot.
You can see Cicero sprawl stretched out on the bed. I like how he frames himself so that he gets constant camera time.
And I just got it today.
Do you guys think that's weird that like he'll stay in here like pretty much for the whole stream, and then whenever I'm done he just leaves, but he'll like chill in here through the whole stream?
Fidget spinner, but you guys should all know what that is by now because that was a huge crave last year, or craze. Crave or craze?
Crave
One
or
of those
craze?
two. And I've just been trying to figure out,
No comments, 18 views, 7 years ago.
how to get closer to finishing Sims 3, how to get closer to finishing my Minecraft thing, which will probably never happen, and then playing this Choices game on my phone.
Do you think well, when I say we, I mean like me, but you're part of the, you're part of the decision-making process. Should I start a campaign to get McHenry to try to drum up support for him? Although I'm in the Boyd as well, so it's not like I could do much. But should we try to do something for Eric to get him to... I feel like if he got to 1,000 subs, like the content would get crazy.
Everything is just crazy right now.
Hold on.
But
would he, if he got 1,000 subs, would he be crazy or cravey?
We're working on things slowly. Trying to get everything from being overwhelmed to underwhelming. I know it's not going to happen today or tomorrow or the next day after that or any of the days to come in the future, but everything is kind of overwhelming right now in the video game realm that I've been playing for, a long time. A long
Kim says she's never needed support. You need support for them big old titties.
time. But... we'll get through everything as quickly as I possibly can.
I really just
there's just games, and working on some other stuff.
No such thing as an intrusive thought here.
With birthdays coming up, with Netflix stuff, YouTube stuff, all of it. Even getting some of my resolutions finished with this.
How you doing, Kim?
So that's all I've got for you guys today. I know this video wasn't like super entertaining, me just telling you about all the games that I've been playing.
He literally drops a title that genuinely interests me. Playing Sims 3, Minecraft, and a phone app game at the same time in the middle of the night. And then he's like David Lynch. He just refuses to elaborate.
At the same exact time, and how overwhelming it can be, but we're working on it. And that's what's important, is that we work on it together. So I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
I wanted to know the story behind why he was playing all those... Why did he say in the middle of the night and then not... I'm starting to think this guy is... Something's going on with this guy. Okay, this one has 9 views. Hold on, wait. I have a list of books that I would like to read in 2018, and I tell you what they are. Great title. Eric McReed. Eric McReading.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I have to...
Man, what a character.
Film this back in video and probably upload it. So...
right into it. Let's get right into it.
I started reading a book that I haven't read. Let me rephrase that. I've started reading a book that I started but have not completed, and I'm in the works of trying to
I started a book that I started but didn't finish. I know Eric likes to use flowery language, but that's kind of really complicated way of saying that you started a book.
It's called.
If you say you started a book, people are not going to assume that you finished it, or you would say, "Hey, I just finished this book." Finished. I thought I said it like finished, like the people.
Introduction by Robert Greene. There's other books on my list of books that I want to read this year. That's what this video is going to be about. The books I want to read, because I don't know how long this video that I have sitting on my YouTube on my computer's gonna do. So the books to read here on this list is Girl Online Going Solo by So Sug, How to Be a Boss, the guy here on this
what the fuck is the name of this book? And then the author's name is even... Maybe I'm just already too buzzed.
Computer's gonna do. So The books to read here on this list is Girl Online Going Solo by So Sug.
Girl, okay, Eric McHenry. Girl going solo online. That sounds like something Bethadone does in her spare time.
How to Be a Boss, A Guide to Conquering Life by Lily Singh.
How to Be a Boss, A Guide to Conquering Life. So he's reading a lot of female-centric books. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
3 L's.
Dutch Mantel with 2 L's.
So Much I Want to Tell You, Letters to My Little Sister by Anna.
So much I want. Every one of these just gets worse and worse. Things I want to tell my little sister.
Icona. The Maze Runner series by...
Okay, at least that's kind of, I mean, it's a young adult, but like lots of people that aren't young adult read young adult. So at least the Maze Runner, yeah, that's an improvement.
James Dashner includes The Kill Order, The Fever Code, Maze Runner, Scorched Trials, Death Cure.
I think I watched one of the movies. I think I went to the theater and saw it when I had Movie Pass.
The book I was just telling you about, Adult Adolescence by Gabby Hanna.
Adult what? Adult adolescence?
Most of these books are Adult Adolescence by Gabby Hanna.
Adults adolescence. I don't know what that means.
Most of these books are, are YouTubers' books.
Oh, okay.
Make Your Mind Up, My Guide to Finding Your Own Style, Life, Motivation by Bethany.
I'm just going to end the stream. I don't know where we can go after hearing he's going to read this book.
Make Your Mind Up, My Guide to Finding Your Own Style, Life, Motivation by Bethany.
Finding Your Own Style, Life, and Motivation. I don't know. If he read that one, I don't think it really sunk in.
Bethany Moda. And My Life is Ava.
Larper.
The Struggle.
My Life is as Ava.
Is Real by Ava Gutowski. But there's more books that I'm going to want to read in the future. I'm just saying those are just the ones that are, currently on my list of...
Yeah, I like The Doll
King. I would like to read by the end of 2018, if it's possible.
We'll give it like a. Well, I've already booked this week. We maybe can do it next week, but let's give it a couple weeks and see if he notices or has anything to say about it. Let's gauge his reaction.
Well, I'm definitely gonna finish reading the Art of Seduction book, and there's the
BPD books
just right behind me where I'm pointing to.
Oh, did you see that? He was recreating that Wojak.
6 books. The Maze Runner series is right behind.
We need this. We need this as a Wojak emoji in the chat.
Where I'm pointing to. So that's 6 books. I've already read a Walking Dead compendium. Actually, I reread 2 of them. I read the 3rd one. I've also read another book. I can't remember what that book was. Oh, it was 101 Stupid Things.
I got banned in a chat last night because this old boy, I asked him if I could see his neighbors. His neighbors were over at his house, and I said, "Can we see the neighbors?" And he showed him, and I don't know what happened, but I've got the VOD. He put it on private, but I've got it. He zooms right in on his neighbor's tits while she's sitting right next to her husband. And I put in the chat like, wow, zooming in on the C-cuppers, and his brain-damaged wife banned me from the chat. And I'm not saying that in an insulting way. It's in her bio that she's brain-damaged.
Angry. Or Piss Me Off by Rachel Ballinger. There's still so many books left that could come out that from YouTubers that I could like to read this year. Like Miranda Sings is coming out with a new book sometime later this year.
Ooh, that one's not going to age too well, Eric. You're getting the Miranda Sings book.
I don't know how things are going with a lot of other stuff, but just slowly trickling things into reading some
He cries
books
when he
and
sees a
getting
bear.
all
I don't know,
these,
dude. He's kind of a gooner, but he has very specific tastes, and they're, they are what they are. He likes kind of, I'm not saying the word teeny bopper to confirm underage, but I think he likes, like, kind of that vibe, the, like, real youthful, like, you know what I mean? Pretty, but he does watch very normie YouTubers. He likes like normie young women YouTubers.
books put away and stuff like that. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, or the second video that I'm about to upload.
Didn't Miranda Sings grape
But I will
someone?
see you guys tomorrow.
I think she had sent a bunch of like, it was one of those Chris Hansen deals where the guys are like, "Oh no, I was just, we were just talking." Like where she would say really sexual things to them, but then kind of write it off as like, "Oh well, I was never gonna act on him. I was never gonna whatever." And it's like, that's that's really fucked up. What's up, Parbs? Hey, Cosa Nostra, Guido Island. Wow, we got a lot of people in here for our tribal chief today.
All right, you guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Well, that was a great video. I feel it's very revealing. So he's specifically seeking out books written by YouTubers. I think I may need to put pen to paper here. All right, I would personally like to wish everyone in the United States a happy President's Day. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, I think this is going to be... I got a good feeling about this one. I love the camera angle. I love the energy in the preview. I almost don't want to watch it. I feel like I need this one to be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, so I want to wish everyone a happy St. Pat... wrong holiday. Happy President St. Pat... So I want to wish everyone a happy St. Pat... wrong holiday. Happy President's Day. Today we celebrate all of the past presidents that we've had in the United States of America, dating all the way back to George Washington and Abraham Lincoln, going forward to Abraham Lincoln, to Woodrow Wilson, Lyndon B. Johnson. All of the presidents of the United States are celebrated today. So if you're not working today, go outside and do something fun that doesn't require work.
Boy, imagine this guy telling people what to do with their free time. Hey, if you don't have to work today, you bums, get off your ass and do something. Are you kidding me?
I guarantee you a majority of people who usually work
hey,
probably have today off because it is President's Day. But that still doesn't mean that everyone has today off. Just certain amounts of people. Certain people have today off, not all. What else was I going to discuss with you guys today? I'm just kind of freeballing it today. There was a couple of birthdays today. Oh, I guess I should talk about this.
Woo!
So I've been talking with my friend Plum and with a few other of my friends on Facebook, and they suggest that I do something like this. But this isn't going to take place for another 2 months. Relax. Don't jump.
You can still do that. You just have to be a moderator, Kim.
But down my throat yet. So
remember, that's what Aaron M. Sound was freaking out about to Jedi Rich. He's like, "You don't understand, Rich. Your mods, they're trolls." And Rich is like, "Yeah, we like to make the trolls into moderators, so it's like, fair and balanced, man." And the guy's like, "Oh my God, Rich."
I have to figure out 29 things that I've learned in my 29 years of life. Because in April, I'm going to be turning 29 years old. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say in that video. But that's still, far, far away.
For me, the voice thing just shows up as a little icon where you can comment, and it says, like, click here to, like, it has a little audio symbol.
I don't know if I talked about this in yesterday's video, but we have reached 300 videos. I think I may have mentioned it in yesterday's video. We have reached 300 videos, 300 plus videos on this channel, and the next milestone is 500.
I'm kind of looking at his whatever this thing is here. I'm just trying to trying to understand. Is that his laptop turned around, or this isn't a screen, right? The screen would be on the other side.
Videos, and we're well on our way to that. That'll probably take place sometime next year. I wrote down in my journal, or not my journal. I've been
I mean, I like to laugh at some conspiracy theories, but I also just in general like to hear them. I don't specifically want to hear them debated or anything, but I like to hear, you know what I mean? Like I'd rather just hear somebody present their story than learn about it during a debate or something. But I like to hear conspiracy theories.
I'm keeping track of some things for YouTube, VidCon, and dating a YouTuber and all that stuff in this journal I have right here, and some records that I'm
Kim,
trying
what
to
are you
break
working? What are
on
we working
certain
with here?
channels, like my YouTube channel, um, my Twitter, and just jotting down some ideas to get prepared for VidCon next year, because I will be going to my third next year. That's a guarantee. I'm going to do whatever it takes to go next year. Whatever
Speaking of, I'm getting ready to read a book on
it
conspiracies.
takes.
Let me look it up. I'll tell you the title.
I just gave you a little heads up on that.
Little heads up.
But other than that, I'm gonna let
I'm
you guys
free
go,
balling it.
because I don't know, because I'm just rambling right now and I'm all over the map right now. So I need to figure some stuff out. Start getting prepped for next year's VidCon by doing things that I haven't done in my entire life. One thing I haven't done in my entire life, which is get my license, and the other thing is I haven't worked in 8 years, so I'm gonna go look for jobs and
It's called The Conspiracists: Women, Extremism, and the Lure of Belonging.
whatnot next week, sometime this week. I don't know when that's gonna be just yet, but hopefully Target reaches out to me as soon as I hand that application
Boy, we're back to this again. He's going to get a job at Target.
in, and I can start working at Target for at least a year and maybe 3 months or so. But
Is this the first time we've seen him interact directly with like one of those autism toys?
we'll see. I don't know the full details yet. I'm still working on some things. But you guys have nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like he's mentioned that he's had them and that he wanted new ones, but I don't think we've ever actually seen him use them on camera before.
President's Day, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You guys know the drill. Bye bye.
I knew it would be good. Well, I hoped it would be good. All right, here we go. I've definitely been looking forward to this one too. I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you, but I just had the weirdest convo. Who was it with? Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. Who did he have a convo with? The fact that he had a convo is to me like breaking news, McHenry alert. Oh, and this is the one where he's sitting like Grace.
So, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever had an encounter with a human person and you didn't know how to talk to them or to interact with them? Because I feel like I'm going through that right now. There's a new friend of mine who has 10 mutual friends with me. I'm not going to say her name or his name or whoever it is, but it's just a very interesting conversation that I never would have had if I've never, suggested being friends with her. But it's just the weirdest conversation I've ever had in my life. And I've had some weird conversations in the past. Trust me on that. It's just so damn weird. This person wants me to be intellectual. And
Do you guys, after we finish the McHenry content, do you want to see a clip of me calling into a YouTube sports show that's like hasn't gotten a phone call in years?
I've said some intellectual words like charisma, integrity, determination,
Intelligence, integrity, intensity.
and all those types of words. But those aren't the words she's looking for. She's looking for words for bay, what else did I say? Trust, loyalty, all these
Hustle, loyalty, respect.
seducing, all these weird words that I would never use on a daily basis. I do use trust and I do use loyalty, but I mean, other than those aren't really words that I like to use on a daily basis, and it's just a weird, far out, crazy thing that I don't know how to.
Kim, the chat's moving in a negative direction. Could you tell us your cup size? to get things back on track.
To respond to this person, she's he or she is just it's just
He or
odd.
she.
The weirdest conversation I've had in a very long time. Not since I was in high school when I had conversations left and right with my
It's his first conversation since high school.
friends and and people I've been friends with for a long time. But new friends like this are very odd, and not in a bad way, and not in a good way, just in a weird, odd way, like kind of middle ground between the two of being bad and good.
Sure.
It's just in the middle. It's just odd.
You only wear sports
Weird.
bras? Wow.
Desperate, maybe. I don't know. It's just I don't know how to approach this conversation. Maybe you guys can help me, but
Well, I mean, and that's based more off of like the actual size of the harness, right? Rather than your jugs.
I just don't know how to approach this conversation. And I've been studying on the art of seduction. I've been studying on all these different things, and these aren't the words that she's looking for. I use the word science. I use the word I can't remember what some of the other words I used, but those are some smart words.
Who thinks he's talking to that one guy from the chat, just a cup? It sounds like whoever's talking to him is fucking with him. It's got his brain like all fucked up.
I don't know how to approach this. Hopefully she gets back, or he or she gets back to me, and we can have a semi-normal conversation. But I don't know right now, guys. It's just odd. And let's move on from that. Later today, I'm gonna be probably going to see Black Panther in theaters.
Black Panther.
So I have to go get prepared for that. But other than that, I might do a review for you guys on Black Panther in a couple days from now. Maybe in a week, once everyone's gone to see it.
That's fair, Kim.
Hopefully there's some seats left.
Now that you're in a loving, committed relationship, you don't worry so much about showing off your physical assets, is what you're saying. That makes sense.
Go see Black Panther tomorrow.
Very trad.
But who knows right now? So, I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
I don't feel like I'm any better informed on what happened in that conversation than I was when we clicked on it. That was a very, very interesting. So he was using words like respect. What was the other one? No, it wasn't hustle. That's what I said. But like respect and loyalty. And she was looking for more words like intensity and intelligence. I don't know. Okay. I can't let myself go down these individual rabbit holes. I started watching a show called Van Helsing on Netflix. Boy, this would piss off Daninsky if he was here. It has a female lead, which is awesome. Daninsky would be coming unglued.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something I've been watching on Netflix over the course of the,
Oh my God! Look at this. What's happening right here? Oh, he's got the American flag just laying on the ground.
Past 2 or 3 days, and that show it's called Van Helsing. There's a movie adaptation of it. I can't remember who was in it, but this is completely different. Van Helsing is a female in this movie, and it's basically a vampire film.
Why did it go to this quality? The ones that are shot from his camera have this sound to it. Remember, he said he was going to try to get a different mic, but he couldn't get one to, he couldn't get one that would like fit, or he needed a body mic, and I don't think he's gotten it.
No, where she kills vampires. That's the whole premise of the show. But after watching 3 episodes, I really like it. It's something that I'm looking forward to watching the other 10 episodes I have left. after episode 3.
Oh, are you? Oh, you're thinking here that these are cheese puffs? Yeah, I saw that comment. I'll check it out. Yeah, the Game of Thrones poster is just utter complete shit. It's awful. Like if that's the one thing I could do is just tear that poster down, like I'd be happy with that. This does I don't know. I always thought it was Jack Links. I'm assuming this is what you're talking about, but it could be cheese puffs. We have to keep a closer eye on what's going on the nightstand because we're missing out on some details. This is a pregnancy test. He's got a Louis Vuitton water bottle. He's got a spray bottle. He probably has the spray on lube, and then of course his alarm clock. He's got to make sure he's up on time.
But this show is different from all the other shows that I've watched. You know, whether I've watched American Horror Story, Big Bang Theory, Walking Dead. I mean,
Zombie.
There's a wide array of TV shows that I've been watching on Netflix, but this one's just got a better feel for it. It's a better show all around, for me at least. It could be different for a lot of you other people out there who don't like those whole vampire storylines or zombie storylines or whatever you like to watch. I highly recommend you go check out Van Helsing on Netflix. It's a TV show. It's only been one season as of right now. It may have more seasons. I don't know, or it may have been canceled. I don't know. But it's just so interesting to see that dynamic of how a female can take over a huge male role in everything lately. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. No, that's not.
Oh, interesting. We're gonna get some social commentary from Eric. Interesting.
At all. There's females are taking over this role, and it's a good thing. And it should be continued to go that way. Because we've been in a male-dominated society for many years. Many moons. And it's time for a change, if you will. And I believe, the Black Panther movie that we saw today, that's a good example of female, empowerment. Van Helsing, female empowerment. Lady Bird,
I liked Lady Bird.
I mean, there's so many movies, so many TV shows that have female leads and only female leads. I mean, there's male backup roles taking place too, but it's mostly a female dominated.
He definitely is. I think for the most part, he's definitely like a central lib. But he really, in my opinion, he either, if he's not, and I'm not making any allegations, but if he's not closeted, then I think he does have a distaste for gay people based on the comments that he's made. I know he's made videos saying that he loves the rainbow and all that stuff, but his reaction to it is so visceral and so instinctual. You know what I mean? Like there has to be a strong opinion one way or the other on it.
Movie, TV show, cartoon, whatever you want to call it now. And it's awesome to see that, all these things are happening in this time period that we live in right now. And
okay, what's going on here? What's this? Okay, here's another laptop or something, right? Some kind of device. But what is this? What's this paper stuff here? Or is that down on the floor? Okay, I'm okay. So we're looking at like another. Okay. So there's nothing between the desk and the chest of drawers, then, right?
21st century. I'm just excited to see what the future holds for us. With females becoming more empowered.
Yeah, because that's a drawer.
Sure.
Or is this like a? Is this like a? I don't know.
Maybe having.
I'm very confused about this females, furniture.
Being equal with men, because we don't really get to see that a whole lot anymore. But that's just my humble opinion. I'm not saying everyone's going to agree with my opinion about female empowerment or females ruling the world or any of that stuff. But I
Oh, I
just
see
want you
that.
guys to
Okay,
know that
yeah.
females have just as important role as males.
You ever look at something and like you just can't place what it is at all, and then once like you get one detail like that, then it all comes into focus, and you're like, how the fuck did I not see that? Oh, he's got a brand new drink here as well.
Do in society these days. And I know males are gonna jump down my throat, and
No, 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 no,
females
no,
are
no.
gonna.
Guido Island, he does not. They do not have him stay in the basement. That's very stereotypical and judgmental of you to say. He lives in the attic. Okay.
Jump down my throat for saying this stuff, but I feel females have it better now than they did, in the 1950s and 1960s when segregation was going on. And it was
Segregation?
even before the 1950s and 60s.
What's that have to do
even
with women?
leading back to the
As a
beginning
whole,
of
I
time.
mean. Not as a whole.
It's always been a male-dominant society.
Great video,
And
by the way.
It's nice to see a change, if you will, where females are more empowered than they were a long time ago, or when the creation of the Earth was taking place. That's all I'm trying to say, and I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with this video. We're talking about Van Helsing, talking about women empowerment, all the
Anti-immigration act or anti-segregation activist Eric McHenry.
stuff. And I will see you guys tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Man, I thought that was going to be kind of a dud video, but man, that really hit. I'm going to do two things I haven't done in a long time, like at least a year on one. I am going to do two things I haven't done in a long time, like at least a year on one. All right. Best titles in the game.
Gentlemen.
Ooh, look at this. Look, I feel like this is everything. Seems like it's like cleaned up a little. Oh, look, the bed's almost made. Oh, desk is arranged. Junk mail picked up.
Today I'm going to go on a little venture, if you will, down the street from my house. I may
There's his Keffy.
go get some lunch later today. I'm not 100% sure on how that's going to work out just yet, but I just wanted to give you guys that little heads up about what my day's going to look like today, because there's going to be some people cleaning our house today, and I'm going to have to get out of the house.
There you go.
So,
There you go. So every time the cleaners come, we've seen it, I think, at least one other cycle of this, that the room goes into chaos. But then his parents make him, which this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. They make him clean up before the cleaners get there. Like, huh? What? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I get it if they just they're embarrassed by it. But, like, that's what the cleaner is there for.
we may go to the place I haven't been to in a very long time. I think it's been well over a year since I last been there. They're under new management, or new ownership, excuse me, and I don't know what it's like.
They live in, like, a real pricey house in a real nice neighborhood.
It may still be a bar, it may be a restaurant now. I really don't know what the inside looks like just yet. I'm going to go check it out tomorrow. It's only about a 10-minute walk from my house, or from the house that I live in right now. But
I think we're like an hour in. Yeah, just about an hour in.
it's going to be a journey.
I've been yapping a
and
lot, though.
I want to take you guys with me on this journey, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do it just yet. Because, like I said, I have to be out of the house for a couple hours for the housekeepers to clean the house and whatnot. But
Listen, Eric, you're going to have to clean your room before the cleaners get here. And also, we do not want them to see you. We do not want them to know that you live here. Can you leave for 2 hours?
that's what the agenda has for today, is just going down to
How you
this
doing,
place called
Angel?
Canyon.
Oh, what's up, Eddie?
It's an ale house and grill. Maybe it's changed its name. I'm not.
Well, I don't know if he's autistic. He said he isn't. He said he's not disabled in any way. But yeah, he lives in his parents' attic in like a really, really nice neighborhood in the Bay Area. Well, he's actually not in the Bay Area, south to west side. Bay Area adjacent, maybe.
100% sure on that just yet. And I might, on my way back, I might get a Starbucks coffee to have on my way home, or have once I get home. But that's just, I might take you with me. I'm not 100% sure. I want to read my book. I'll probably read it tomorrow night. The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Hopefully we'll
Hey Amber, how come you deleted your message when you saw me in IP2 Wiki Info's chat?
get closer to finishing it, because we're at 112 or page 112 or page 113. So. Anyways, that's
And his financial situation, it always is kind of interesting to me because clearly his parents have money, and clearly the guy's not in need or he's not suffering or anything like that. Like he's got a good life for the most part. He gets all the Lego sets he wants. He gets to go to Disneyland, stuff like that. But at the same time, there are a lot of things that like he doesn't get that and like it really upsets him. Of like especially the phone data, he has limited data on his phone. So I think it's funny that he's like from this rich family and they take care of him in so many ways, but like the little things that he doesn't get like really fuck with him.
that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video.
She doesn't want you in the chat. She doesn't really ever talk. I think she put one of my chats up. That stream yesterday, guys, Alex spent like 30 minutes hyping up this music she made with this guy, and they had this intense musical intimacy together, and it was genius work and all this kind of stuff. And then she played this music that, I mean, if I'm saying that something, that music is wild, like it was, I couldn't believe my ears.
I will see you guys tomorrow or later today. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Why did it recommend my own video to me? Alex Mayers. Oh, I haven't seen it. I quit Googling people. Yeah, the phone data drives him crazy for sure. He hates that shit. How you doing, Cody Turbo? I haven't heard from the Bethadone clinic in like 24 hours. I'm kind of worried about her. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I have always wanted to do more adventures and journeys on this channel from now. Okay, so we're going to get some adventures, hopefully.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I wanted to discuss this because I feel like I haven't really fully discussed this yet. But have you guys ever been on a journey where you didn't know where you were going and you didn't know how you were going to get there, or you didn't know why you were there in the first place? I'm not saying that's what happened.
I just love this concept of this guy whose idea of an adventure, but I guess it's all relative. Like, what's an adventure to me would be like really boring to like, a billionaire, or like to a millionaire. And then what a millionaire does would be boring to a billionaire. But like this guy never leaves. He never goes anywhere. He never does anything. But he's constantly like trying to give this inspirational advice about taking advantage, living in the moment, and like taking adventures and journeys, doing far-fetched things.
Yesterday, but I'm saying it's weird to think about it.
Me and Beth would be an interesting couple. Any thoughts? Well,
on their own journey.
if America truly does collapse, I would go and marry the Bethadone Clinic so that I could get Canadian citizenship.
Throughout life, where they go to an unknown location, they go to somewhere they've been to.
Yeah, I sent her a video yesterday, and I haven't heard back from her. It wasn't like that. I didn't send her that kind of video
Before, but they don't remember ever being there, or something along those lines. I've noticed that over the past, 28 years of my life, I've been to places I never thought I would go to.
And I feel like Bethadone would be fine with that. I don't think she'd take issue.
Places I've been to.
She is dating her ex-boyfriend though right now. I did see that in one of her recent vlog updates.
I've been there before, You know, small things like that. Um, and it's just been an adventure for me to see all of the adventures I've been on that I haven't filmed for you guys because I've been doing this for 6 years.
Listen, guys, you wouldn't believe the wildlife that I have. Now, I vlog my entire life except for the parts you would actually want to see. Those, unfortunately, are not filmed.
6 years now. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years now, and every little journey, little exploration, if you will.
We've seen his parents. They did look old, but I think we only saw him in 2 videos, maybe. Remember, he was in the back seat filming Vinny Slugga style.
Around the United States has led to me trying to figure out where things are going to go from here. Are there going to be more adventures?
Well, and if she met up with her ex, I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that if she's meeting up with an ex and she's spiraling a little bit, then she might be doing things that maybe she wouldn't want us to know that she's doing.
To be had in other countries? Is there going to be more adventures to be had in the United States? Is there going to be more adventures to be had in anywhere in the world? I can't answer that fully just yet, but I'm going to tell you this: there will be adventures down the road. I just don't know where I'm going to go or when I'm going to get there or any of that stuff. There is a journey I want to take, and that journey leads me to San Jose. Now, not Mexico.
Woo! San Jose, baby.
But the San Jose in America, in California. That it revolves around a certain Walking Dead convention, if you will.
Okay, if you will.
And also a side
well,
mission that I wanted to...
That's not true. She definitely keeps things, I'm not going to talk about it, but she definitely keeps things from her chat. I mean, even that are obvious to people that watch, but yeah, she will eventually be open. But like in the moment as it's unfolding, she will not. She may say something in like a Discord DM, but she probably isn't going to talk about it on stream until she's like on the other side of it.
To do was to go to the Winchester Mystery House after seeing the movie I just saw with Helen Mirren and a bunch of other.
I tend to agree. It's me.
Famous actors and actresses, but there were other actors and actresses in the movie.
See, that shit couldn't happen on my watch if I was up there.
I think there was a guy named Clark in that movie. His last name was Clark. I can't remember right now.
I'd have to introduce Bethadone to some
San
discipline.
Jose is a place to be, and right now I'm trying to figure out a way to go to Walker
Stalker Con. Okay, yeah.
Maybe going to Winchester.
I've heard of that. I think it is one of the like bigger Walking Dead centric conventions.
Winchester Mystery House in December, but that's still 10 months away, guys. That journey isn't going to happen for a very long time. I mean, there's so many more journeys between now and then. Like me turning 29 in about a month and a half, less than a month and a half, or a little over, I don't know. And going to my 10-year high school reunion, figuring things out, job related,
Oh my god, I have like 4 or 5 EFD 306s I've got recently, and one of them is these 2 really nerdy, like, I don't know, they're just really like nerdy white people. It's like a man and a woman couple. And I said EFD 306, and they were like, EFD $306, real funny pal, or real funny friend, or something like that.
Getting ready for VidCon 2019, all of those things. Even though VidCon 2019 is, still about a year away.
I also got some guy that looked like he was dressed up like Cher to do a EFD 306 as well.
But that's just something that this journey I'm going to go on.
I seem like a rational person. So, that should really be a scary wake-up call for people that are getting that comparison.
With that all said, I'm going to end this vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real.
What's up, Randy? Hey, stop telling me to watch my own video of Cat. Is it performing that? They're like, you better click on this yourself. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm feeling this. My name has been Eric my entire life. Not this crazy name of Henry I don't know. Okay, hang on. Let's go back here and see if we missed it. This one I don't remember if we checked comments or not.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I wanted to discuss this because I feel like I haven't really fully discussed
Okay,
this yet.
so
But
there's been no comments on any of the videos that we've watched today. But something had to happen for him to get pissed off about being called Henry. Let's check the comments before we get started. Oh, look, he's starting it. Okay, here we go. Mantras and Moonwalk says, I think the big hen sounds good. The big hen coming live to you from my den. And then Jay Andrews says, hi, Henry. So are we on a... McHenry? I'm an idiot. So we're going on a Henry arc, apparently.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I think it's time I reintroduce myself because...
Please allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is McHenry.
In a comment yesterday, I noticed something that seemed a little off to me. And he's been doing this person has been doing this for, the past 3 or 4 days. And I'm confused. My name has always been Eric. It always will be Eric. And it is currently Eric right now in this.
These are the type of situations that make it hard for me to give Eric the benefit of the doubt and agree with him that he doesn't have any type of issues going on. I mean, I don't know what happened, but getting this upset, he's going like full Mr. Burns mode over being called Henry. Is this like a Wings of Redemption Richard situation?
Time period. So I don't know why you think my name is Henry. I don't even know where the Henry name came from. Yes, Henry is in my last name. But you could have said McHenry, or you could have said my first name. But no, you had to go and call me Henry.
Is that any better? It's me. Is the issue that you're having, is it the volume, or is it being his coherence, the mic quality? Because I turned it up a little bit.
That's not my name. And it has never been my name. And it never will be my name.
Listen, I can't tell you guys what to do. I will not be trying to trigger a dissociation in Eric McHenry. But like I said, that's just me. I'm not going to do that.
So I don't understand why some of you are... One person is calling me Henry when that's not...
You have to be real careful if you're going to put your thumb on the scale with this kind of stuff, because you could cause an overcorrection, or who knows what could happen.
Not even my real name. I don't answer to that name. I never have answered to that name, and I never will answer to that name. I thought I'd just...
You're answering to it right now. This is... Never mind.
Let you guys
What's
know,
the point? It's the same thing we say for all these people. This was exactly the desired result. But it's like I'm not gonna give the trolls any attention. I'm not gonna answer to that name.
That it really concerned me that someone would call me by a wrong name to start off with, and secondly,
money doesn't help with creativity. Pain, suffering, trauma, that's what brings out the artist.
Why they want to get out
his
of
lack
my
of
skin.
phone data.
Maybe he's a troll. Maybe that person's a troll. I don't know right now. But
here we go.
My name is Eric.
So one person called him Henry, and we get a whole video where he's clapping his hands while he's speaking.
And I would like to publicly announce that there is going to be some changes to this channel. I will still be uploading every single day. I will be editing soon. I will be getting a new microphone soon. I will be, having a little bit of better lighting soon. And I will have a new tripod soon. I don't know. We're not 100% sure, or I'm not 100% sure on how soon is, but it's soon. That's all I can tell you for right now. You can hate me all you want. You can dislike me. You can do all this stuff. But let me be perfectly clear here. The reason I made this video is so that people know who I am. My real name
I'm not going to sugarcoat this, guys. I had to step away for a second.
is Eric. My last name is McHenry. I've been doing this for 6 years. I'm working on getting some new equipment to film with. So you guys need to realize that those 4 things that I just listed to you guys right now is what needs to be appreciated. Because if you guys don't know my name by now after 6 years of doing this, then you shouldn't be on this channel.
Wow.
You shouldn't be watching me. My name is Eric. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Eric McHenry. I'm an advocate. Here's my client.
You all who are out there who know my name, my real name. Not
He
some
needs to do the
made-up
whole
name
like Paul Heyman thing and just go full like good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eric McHenry.
that doesn't make any sense. And I appreciate all of you. The ones that at least know my name. The ones that don't want to know my name, I don't know where you came from or if you've been living under a rock for the past 6 years or the past 28 years, however many years you've known me. But it just doesn't make any sense. But
I feel bad because in my head I did a Ruby freestyle rap about Eric McHenry and I rhymed traumatic brain injury with McHenry, and I don't know if that'll fly.
I'll see you guys tomorrow in a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
I need to stop procrastinating on walks and at all home activities starting now. Oh man, that last video, fantastic. Over 1 person calling him Henry. The good news here for it's me. I am veering away from Sims for a while and focusing on reading and Minecraft. Bad news at the end though.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today I thought I'd discuss something that's
If you guys don't know who I am by now after 6 years, get the fuck out. Remember when he pointed to the door that one time and he's like, if you don't like it, go through there.
on my mind. Discuss something that's been on my mind for a while. Something that's been on my mind. Today I thought I'd discuss something that's been on my mind. Discuss something that's been. So today I thought I'd discuss something that's been on my mind for a while, and I haven't really been able to talk about it. And that is, I've been trying to do so many things at once, but I've realized that I need to take a step back.
Oh my god.
And get myself
We're not even halfway through the show. I'm like barely holding it together.
a little bit more organized. So what that means is I'm not playing this anymore for at least a month and a half. Sims 3. So what I'm going to do...
These self-imposed rules and regulations just crack me up. It's like he lives in this fantasy world and he's creating all of these just completely arbitrary rules on himself to try to, I guess, drum up a sense of like routine or purpose maybe, but...
is my plan for right now is to finish reading this book. I've been ignoring it for a very long time, and I'm reading this book. I've been ignoring it for a very long time, and I need to finish it. It's called Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. While I'm reading that, though, I am watching YouTube videos. I'm watching this gamer who's playing Sims 4, but I'm just kind of like half watching it because there's some channels that you don't want to like fully be committed to or whatnot.
Like, can we agree that in a perfect world, Eric's dream would just be to do nothing but watch TV shows, movies, listen to music, watch YouTubers, watch some sports, go to Disneyland occasionally. That's his dream life as he presents it to us, right? He has that. He literally has it. But instead of like I don't understand why he doesn't just like embrace it. It's so strange. It'd be like if I told you guys like, "Hey, my dream is to, stream every morning for, 3 hours." And then when I did it, I would just like, "Oh, this is, I was just miserable the whole time and, an asshole and putting all these like, "Oh, I can only watch 5 minutes of this person." It's just weird that he literally tells us his fantasy life and then he can achieve it very easily. In fact, by doing less than he's doing right now. But he won't do it. He has to like have his own like mental prisons for some reason.
But um, I am subscribed to them, so I'm half watching them, half reading, half playing playing Sims or Minecraft on my PlayStation 3. But there's still, more stuff that needs to be completed in my room.
He just whatever's different between him and somebody like Chris the YouTuber. That's why, see, to me, like Chris the YouTuber has that same lifestyle as well, right? He just wants to be a live streamer and play Fortnite and whatever, like, and he does it and he's happy doing it. You know what I mean? He seems like he's enjoying his life. Like McHenry, I feel like has every advantage over Chris the YouTuber, and yet he just, it's, he just kind of pisses it away. Not only pisses it away, it's not like he just loses the opportunity. Like, I feel like he actively makes himself miserable.
I need to finish this book. I need to get fully caught up on YouTube. I need to get fully caught up on Netflix. I need to finish. There's like 5 more books I have to read after
True.
this book. I have to finish Minecraft, and then hopefully
He's dreaming about rich, influencer, YouTuber box and celebrity box, and that he's gonna end up with a, movie star or whatever. And Chris the YouTuber is just literally ignoring pussy sitting right next to him to play Fortnite. You know what I mean?
get closer and closer to finishing all the things I need to finish for the Sims stuff.
If you wanted to do a Boy March Madness, there's a matchup for you head to head. Eric the YouTuber versus Chris the YouTuber versus Eric McHenry the YouTuber. I think would be a really interesting one to deep dive and like break down.
But that won't take place for a while. I won't be playing Sims until at least after my birthday. Which brings me into the next topic. I wanted you guys to ask you guys a quick question. Should I, for my birthday, go out to like a restaurant with some friends and do like a birthday dinner type situation? Just close friends, not all of my friends.
This is so fucking depressing when he does this. We get this every once in a while. We're back to this. All I want out of life is to go have a meal with some friends, and I just don't think it's going to turn out any differently this time. And it's just like, it's very like, I mean, I know they all have their loops, but Eric's are just like this constant. It's like he's very like Don Quixote-esque, because he keeps thinking like, okay, it's gonna be the chick is right over this next hill, like this is the last hill, and then he gets over that one and he's like, okay, it's gonna be one more. Like, you kind of admire it because he's so oblivious to or maybe it's just such a comfort to be. It's kind of like at an old folks home where they only give them positive news. Like, he's kind of so insulated from the world that it's hard to be like, his actions don't really have any like consequences back on him. But I don't know. I'm rambling now.
My birthday, and then like Monday or Tuesday the following week to go out to dinner or lunch with my close friends. So it's basically what I'm trying to get out of you guys is, should I do it on my birthday, my 29th birthday? Should I go out with go to dinner with some friends, some close friends, or should I wait until after my parents get back from Hawaii? That's basically the question of the day. Is what's your guys' opinion? Should I wait and do it on my birthday in about 50 days from now, or should I wait until the 22nd or 23rd or 24th of April?
That's true. He does track time like that, yeah. Or, and then if he drills down any further, it's because of like a specific like movie or TV show or whatever.
And then another thing I want to know is, do you think I should go out on St. Patrick's Day, Saturday, March 17th, and have a few drinks with some friends? That's all I'm asking. And I want to get through as much work as I possibly can with reading books.
So much work.
And, doing all kinds of other stuff. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think I should do. And how I should prioritize my life with reading, watching YouTube, playing Minecraft,
Please help
and
me.
reading
He's
other
saying.
books. So I will see you guys tomorrow with the Brain Speaking vlog. I know this video wasn't like super long, but I just wanted to give you guys like a quick question or a couple questions to see where my next 2 months are going to be going, and if I should go to my high school reunion this year.
Oh,
and
boy. Oh, man. We're back on the high school reunion again. Remember all the build-up last year? Oh, I can't wait. He talked about comparing himself to the people there and wondering how it was all going to be, and we fixated on it for months and months and then didn't even go.
Have it. I haven't heard any word of it, and we're already almost in March. So I will see, like I said, I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm having trouble figuring out which restaurant in my town I should go to for my birthday dinner. And remember, he told us just a few months ago, he told us that he was denouncing birthdays and no longer celebrating them. So I don't know what happened with that.
So today I was going through my mind.
Would I say that Eric is the most self-absorbed person that I've ever covered? That's difficult to say, and I think it depends on how you interpret some of the people. Like, Ruby said that when she was with the Thorpes, they spent the vast majority of their time, like, searching themselves and watching other people's, like, coverage of them and stuff like that. So it's hard to say, but definitely just off of the content. I mean, he's completely alone in the world, basically. Cut off from every part of the world except for the people trolling him on Facebook and YouTube.
As I usually do. And I came across a situation that I didn't know how to figure this out. So I'm going to ask you guys in a very nonchalant way. There are some places I want...
Yeah, I mean, really, I think you kind of have to be. Even the people that people view as, like, generous, like, I don't know, I Show Speed or Mr. Beast, I mean, clearly there's a level, like, the self-importance there is, like, off the charts.
To go to have, like, a birthday dinner amongst friends. There's a place called BJ's. It is a
BJ's
restaurant. Slash ale. I don't know if it's ale, slash bar. Whatever.
I feel like somebody like the Thorpes being their level of self-absorbed, even if it was close to McHenry's, I would still lean toward them because a lot of theirs is choice. McHenry, I don't know, I guess if you believe that everything's on the level with him, that like he could just get up and leave. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of it is not really so much of a choice as we typically think of it anyway. Does that make sense?
Whatever you want to call it. Because it has a bar in it. There's Buffalo Wild Wings. There's... What else was there on that list?
He could...
Chicago Fire.
Yes, he could interact with... If he really wanted social interaction, he could get it by behaving himself in the comments and how he treats people, for sure.
There's, what else is there? A Lazy Dog. And there's one other place, I can't remember what it was now. I'd have to go into my memory bank and remember what it was. But those are just some of the places I want to go to celebrate my 29th birthday amongst friends. Now, I've been trying to figure out how to, approach this situation for a long time. I don't know. I know it's going to be Saturday, April 21st. I know it's going to be between 5:30 and 8:30. I just don't know the location, and I don't know who's going to show up. Those are the only two main concerns I have.
Stalker
Is
lady.
the location and the amount of friends that are going to be coming to my 29th birthday. My birthday dinner. I was going to do, go to a bar for my 29th birthday, but then I was thinking about it. That's just too much work for me. I'm not saying that's, I want to do a lot of work to celebrate my birthday, but having a friends, a little, like 20 or so people have like a dinner of sorts with some friends.
Yeah, I mean you have a good point, JF. I think a lot of it boils down to what do you think the Thorpes are really like? Like when the cameras are off, what do you think they're actually like? And kind of how you feel about them would probably make them closer or further away from McHenry on the self-absorption scale. Um, Clarence is kind of a unique case because Eric is very direct about the fact that he wants every Lego set of every licensed property. Clarence is clearly very self-absorbed. He thinks he's a genius. He thinks he's super smart. He thinks he's got all the keys to life, and yet he kind of presents as if none of it is, for him, that it's all about other people and his people, the true Hebrews, and, his mom and whatever. So I feel like Clarence kind of he's very self-absorbed, but he tries to spin it so that you think he's like a selfless person.
And they can bring their friends or their girlfriends and their boyfriends or whatever. I was just trying to figure out a way to celebrate my birthday.
Kim, this video is 7 years old, so we're still catching up with his modern day stuff.
Amongst some close friends of mine, and this was the best way to do it.
He celebrates half birthdays.
I mean, sure, I could have gone to a bar or a strip club and done it, but I think I'm going to hold that off until next year, until my 30th birthday. But this year, I want to focus on just getting a...
To be fair, I think he might have said in the earlier video that after 30, he was not going to celebrate any more birthdays.
Close-knit group of friends of mine and just having a little dinner and reacquainting ourselves with each other because, a couple months after that will probably be a reunion. Hopefully, I haven't heard any word about that.
Some of it, I mean, is definitely real. I feel like it's pretty obvious in most instances where something is... being what do I call it? Elevated, enhanced reality or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it, I feel like you can kind of tell.
Lately, or at all since I talked to some of the committee that was on, or some of the people that were on the committee for the the high school reunion.
He will be 30. Oh wait, he will be 37 in 2026 whenever on his birthday in April.
But yeah, I just wanted to do something kind of like
Vinny Slugga 39, so he's a couple years older.
Intimate with some close friends of mine that I've known for a very long time.
I'd like to get intimate with some close friends I've known for a very long time.
But yeah, I just wanted to do something kind of like intimate.
Oh, I thought he was. Never mind.
Some
context.
Close friends of mine that I've known for a very long time. And so far we've got 2 that can't come. And I'm gonna invite more as some more can't goes happen. But I'm gonna invite more as some more can't goes
That's called
happen.
The Captain
But that's
Hook.
still 49 days away. That's still like about a month and a half ish away. But I just wanted to.
I think Eric's birthday is in April. Today, literally, is Vinny Slugga's birthday. Like, no fucking around.
That's opinion on those 4 places I listed. They're all restaurants. Oh, Red Robin was the 5th one. But yeah, those 5 locations: BJ's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Lazy Dog, Red Robin, and Chicago Fire. I wanted to get your opinion on which one I should go to. I don't know what I want to do with the food yet.
Oh boy. Okay, so we have 2 comments. This guy says Red Robin would be a classic choice. And here's Mantras and Moonwalks. He's going to try to get the Big Hen over. The Big Hen is going hard on his birthday.
I mean, if we go to BJ's or Buffalo Wild Wings, there's a lot of options
the
they have
Big
there
Inn?
at those two locations. They have pizza and pasta at this at Chicago Fire.
Isn't that a TV show?
Lazy Dog has all kinds of foods. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to work out all the details on that. But I have to talk to some people that might actually be coming.
Eric McHenry, he lives in Folsom, California.
Or
Home
might
of the
not be
state
coming,
champion
depending
Folsom
on what
high school football team.
They say so. I'm gonna go try to talk to some of my friends, and I want to hear you guys' suggestions in the comments down below. Of those 5 locations, which one would you like to see me go with my friends? That's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. You guys know the drill. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Wow. My internet is like... Does the stream still look okay to you guys? Okay, restaurant figured out. I'm having... Oh, wow. McHenry's having trouble with his internet as well. I can't believe tomorrow I need to focus on... Oh, here we go, guys. I need to focus on me before I start thinking about having a family. So if that takes 2 years, and that's it, there's nothing else. I welcome you all to March 2018. Ooh, Red Sparrow. Remember that one with Jennifer Lawrence? Great movie. What are we? I'm just kind of seeing what we've got coming up. I explained that there are 3 moments in a human being's life. Okay. All right. I can't believe that tomorrow is the last day of February 2018. I mean, 2 months gone already.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I was looking at my calendar like I always do, because it's sitting there on my wall. I realized something. We are almost to the end of the 2nd month of February. We have 1 day left. We have the 28th. That's it. That's all that's left, which is tomorrow. And then, we've got a bunch of things happening in March. A bunch of things. We changed our clocks ahead. We have St. Patrick's Day. We're about a month away from my 29th birthday.
Have his friends ever appeared on camera? That depends on how you look at it. He's shown some people that he said are his friends. He showed their YouTube page, but it looked like it was like 2 teenage girls.
Birthday. The list just goes on and on and on for March. There's a lot of things happening in March. And hopefully, March and April are 2 good months back to back that I'm really looking forward to. Mostly because, I may or may not be going out to get some drinks with some friends on St. Patrick's Day. I'm not 100% sure on that yet.
Right. That's one of the most fascinating things about him to me, is that he is legit, does have no worries, yet he's incapable of appreciating that or really understanding, how rare that is.
And that's in the works right now. But we're just taking things slow because, like I said, there's still the 20th day of...
What about the Major League Series?
And I really want to go see a couple movies that are coming out next month, like the Red Sparrow film, Death Wish, the new Tomb
the Bruce
Raider
Willis
film,
remake.
And there's a few other films that are coming out next month. So we're getting we're kind of getting ready for the summer. The spring movies are coming in fast and furious right now. We had Black Panther, that made a whole bunch of money. We had Annihilation, who made quite a bit of money, but I think it was like $11 million this past weekend. And then Game Night,
What made you call him Henry? Ember, that's not his name.
Game Night made over 10 million, and now
Ember is such
made
a
over
troll.
10 million. So there's still movies.
She's trolling all these people. The HFF. Now you're trolling Alex. Now you're trolling Henry.
To go and see, but right now, things are starting to look up. Let's just put it that way. And there's only,
You're always disparaging Grace Thorpe's box.
24 hours left of February. Or no, 48 hours. I should say 48. And I'm excited because, I'm almost, I think we're halfway done with this book, so once that's done.
I'm sure we've discussed this. I think what Eric has is like the ultimate version of choice paralysis. Like the people who scroll on Netflix or who scroll through whatever app trying to find something, and you end up spending more time than you do watching the movie, or you just give up because there's so much and you don't know what to choose. Maybe that's his scenario. Like he keeps wanting to focus in what he's doing, but like he's just so rigid about it that it like he's miserable. He's miserable all the time, it seems like, unless he's drunk, and then he's great. Then he's doing great.
Everything will start falling into place, hopefully, and that's a good thing about having this month come to an end. I've read one total book in the month, and I'm working on reading like 3 or 4 next month, maybe 5. But that's for another time, for another place. So I just kind of wanted to tell you about what my next couple months are going to look like, with St. Patrick's Day coming up and my 29th birthday coming up in about a month and a half. So, that's all I've got for you guys today. I know this video is kind of all over the map and just trying to figure things out for March and April.
Sure.
And Veda will be coming back. Veda will be here soon, within a month. And then, all sorts of things. And spring's supposed to be starting next month. So, my allergies will probably be kicking in pretty hard next month. So, just like everyone's will be, because the pollen count will probably be up a little bit.
See, I don't have that problem at all, and it's because I'll watch literally anything, which is like, you know what I mean? Like, if I can't find, like, if I might spend like a minute or two looking through, but I feel like in general, if it's something at any point I put on my watch list, unless I'm just like, I don't want to sit through a 3-hour movie, but I'll just go to whatever the next, like, I'll just pick whatever at a certain point.
And it'll be crazy. So.
Like last night, I watched this movie called I'm Through with White Girls about this black guy who thought that like white women were just too much drama, so he was going to start dating a sister. And it had a lot of like savvy guy type moments in it.
I will see you guys tomorrow with the brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Bye-bye.
All right, let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm having trouble with my internet at the moment.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I like his hair in this one.
So, something's been acting fishy on my
computer. That angle of him was wild.
Taking forever to do things that I want it to do.
No. I'm not pigeonholing you into it. You can be both like a trad with nice jugs and a good personality and be a troll. I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
And I've been trying to figure out what the problem is for a while now. I seem to be having problems with
what was that? Did he just tweak his ear?
What the problem is, I want it to do. And I've been trying to figure out what the problem is for a while now. I seem to be having problems with my internet. So I have to film this backup video just to make sure that we get a video up today, because I don't know how long it's going to take for that video that I'm currently uploading right now at the moment is going to take, because it's at like it's I don't know what's going on with my internet. Let's just put it that way. My internet's just acting funny right now, and it needs to take a break or something.
My gosh, did you see that?
But I need to film this video so I can
double
make
pump.
Or internet's just acting funny right now, and it needs to either take a break or something.
Incredible. What a moment for McHenry.
I don't know what's going on with my internet. Let's just put it that way.
Henry
right now, and it needs to either
Yoink,
take a break or
yoink.
something. I don't know yet. But I need to film this video so I can make sure there's at least one video up today. And hopefully this video will be that. But yeah, so what I was saying in that video is I need to, figure out who I am before I move on to, to making a female happy and starting a family and all that stuff. That's basically the concept that was going on behind the scenes on that video that's taking forever to upload right now. But
Okay, so he's uploading the one about how he wants to work on himself before he starts a family, and he's upset because it's taken a long time to upload.
I thought I'd just give you guys a little quick update about what the video was about and tell you that my internet's being kind of slowish right now and it's not working properly or something's funky with it right now, and I need to figure it out before things get a little bit more hectic. So I will see you guys tomorrow in a brand new vlog, or whenever that video gets uploaded. This video will get uploaded before that, so.
I bet McHenry has busted so many times to Demi Lovato. Who was the other one? Haley Steinfeld.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow. So, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Oh man, that was really something. Here's the video that he was uploading before he had that incident.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I've been talking to my friend, and I realized that I need to take a step back. This is not a repeat video from the soul searching video. I want to take a step back and focus on myself, and focus on what I need, and focus on what I want to do with my life. Because I'm putting too much effort into, trying to impress women all the time. Eventually I will impress at least one woman who will want to spend the rest of their life with me. But right now I want to, focus on me and focus on what I want to do with my life. And that means...
You know what? It is. It's time. It's time for Eric to really focus on himself for a change. We hardly ever hear him talk about himself. It's time for Eric to take a time out, take a step back, focus on his own needs.
Reading more books, becoming smarter, becoming more intellectual, if you will, becoming more talkative, if you will, to women in person. But I'm not going to do that until I've, figured out what I want, what I need, what my desires are, putting myself out there in my own way,
He's got his Kleenexes and hand lotions and his cheese puffs.
Being able to do things I haven't ever done, or, doing things that I haven't done in a long time, or those types of things,
I hate to be a spoiler here, but any talk about leaving the nest, he is making videos in this very room to this literal day.
Just coming out of a shell, if you will. Maybe not be such a hermit crab as much anymore. I used to be a hermit crab all the time. After I graduated high school, after I dropped out of college too.
He used to live a somewhat hermit lifestyle.
But after I graduated high school, I just stopped. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't,
if you
physically
will,
do things that I wanted to do. And it took me a while to figure things out in my brain, to figure things out in my heart, to figure things out in my gut. And I realized that I'm not who I want to be.
Okay.
I want to be something bigger. I want to be something better. I want to be something that,
Good.
can get the ability to work within myself to make myself better.
Yes.
By, doing things I normally would not do. Like
Let's
going
go.
out and, driving and working and possibly eventually getting a girlfriend. All of those things are...
Yes, we're on the path now. I feel like this time he's going to deliver. I have faith.
Something that I have to work on after I've worked on, becoming a better person by doing things the way I want them to be done, not by doing them because society tells me I should be doing these things, or what books tell me to do. I gotta work on my personality, work on myself more than anything right now, and that means stepping outside, doing things that I need to do. And I may be stuttering and I may be going all over the map with this video, but
Imagine you're upset because this video isn't getting out to people fast enough.
this book has taught me a lot. It's taught me how to approach a situation. It's taught me how to, take a step back. It's taught me a lot of things, along with my friends who have taught me a lot of things too. It's not just this book, it's everything. Talking to my friends, talking to my parents, talking to my brothers, talking to anyone who will listen, reading this book.
Talking to anyone who will listen.
That sort of thing. So I got to step out of, my comfort zone, if you will. But I can't do that until I've done something to help myself.
Does he do any guitar videos? No, I think Luke did. Have we seen Eric? Gosh, we've seen him dance. I don't think we've seen him particularly sing or play an instrument. But then I don't know. Part of my brain is convinced that they all play the fucking guitar sooner or later.
In the long run. So, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
Yelling into the void. It's been a couple weeks and I was like, man, I wonder if it was just kind of momentum, and now I'll kind of be like, well, but no, every one of these videos is just fantastic. I welcome you all to March. Oh, hold on. I welcome you all to March 2018, where lots of movies and birthdays and events happen. 15 views. Ooh, 5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I dive into today's video,
No
I
comments.
wanted to answer a question I saw on yesterday's video, the first one I uploaded.
He did do one? Okay.
About why I don't have a job yet. And the simple answer is, I don't know.
I
don't know
feel
what's
like sooner or later they all have to do music.
wrong with me, guys. I should have had a job a long time ago, but I never got around to it.
I remember that, Cody.
That door's still open, but it's slowly closing. I mean, it's wide open right now, but it's slowly closing. I mean, it's not like it's maybe closed like maybe less than an inch. Maybe like.
Well, definitely don't broadcast that.
But moving away from that, I wanted to discuss what March brings.
Let's discuss it.
There's a lot of things that March brings. For example, we get daylight.
For example, here's the shirt that he just took off in yesterday's video. Previous 2 videos.
Savings time. Spring forward.
This fucking thing's been sitting in the same place for like a week now.
On the 11th, which is 10 days from now. We've got March Madness starts on the 13th. We got regular season of Major League Baseball starts on the 29th. We have St. Patrick's Day on the 17th.
They don't like that he makes
Be
content.
going out to a bar or something on St. Patrick's Day. I don't know yet. I may not, because I'm trying to cut back on the alcohol a lot. And
Sure.
I know I said
Big
in a
mistake.
previous video, I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago, that I wasn't going to be drinking for a long time, and we're at 235, I think, 235th day or something like that. Spring starts March 20th, and then other than that, there's a couple of movies that are coming out this month that I really
Gross.
wanted to see. Let me go through my calendar here.
Sure.
For starters, tomorrow Red Sparrow and Death Wish come out. Red Sparrow is the one with Jennifer Lawrence.
I saw those same movies on opening day, so I could have been watching the same movie at the same time as Eric McHenry.
I'm probably gonna go see that movie with my dad tomorrow at 10:20 in the morning. So there's that.
Yeah, he drinks to excess. He deleted all of the videos from his drunk era, but yeah, he's consistently talking about drinking, and then drinking is what led to him believing he had been visited by a spirit and he could now cure all diseases.
Then maybe next week we're gonna go see
Like that happened with this guy is so wild, but it did. Like it completely happened, and then it was like it never happened. He claimed that he could cure that he had the secrets to cure all diseases, which is stepping on the gimmick of Jimmy, who is also a quantum healer.
the Death Wish movie, and then Strangers Pray at Night
Would he be a good no?
Strangers.
He wouldn't be a good skip tracer because he can't go anywhere. If the person that he needed to catch lived in the attic, maybe, but when he's out in public around people, he kind of does like they say in the nature shows, and he turtles up, and then he like speaks real softly into the camera, like he doesn't want anybody to hear what he's saying.
That came out like 2012, 2013, something like that. Comes out next Friday. Also, there's a couple other movies that are coming out next Friday. Oh, Gringo's coming out next Friday.
Yeah, I mean, about a year of content, just about, more or less, was deleted.
What else? I think that was the only other movie that was coming out next Friday. There might be another one. Let me know in the comments section down below if you know what I'm talking about. Then Tomb Raider comes out March 16th. And then Pacific Rim Uprising comes out on the 23rd of March. And then that's it for movies I have.
Well, to be fair, he applied at Target.
Here on my calendar. But there's a bunch of birthdays that are happening this month from YouTube as well. Like tomorrow is Hilly Hindi from the Hillywood Show's birthday. Ali Trippy his birthday
Does the stream look okay? It's showing a bunch of problems on my side.
Is on Saturday.
But I don't see them on the stream that I'm watching.
I'm not going to say anyone's age on here, but it's her birthday. And then Toby Turner's birthday.
Yeah, he doesn't want to say anybody's age on here. I wonder why. Me personally.
On the same day. Then we've got Catherine Cimarelli's birthday on Sunday.
Can't say the age of the person.
Birthday's on Monday. And then Toby, she's going to be... his birthday is on Saturday. She's going to be... I'm not going to say anyone's age on here, but it's her birthday. And then Toby Turner's birthday is on the same day. Then we've got Catherine Cimarelli's birthday on Sunday.
Okay, I think he said that he turned in the application at Target, it sounded like.
Butler's birthday's on Monday. Montgarrett's birthday's on Tuesday. I mean, there's just a bunch of birthdays. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but those are just a few that start this month. And I'm excited to see what March Madness has for us, what the regular season of Major League Baseball has for us. We're getting closer to the NFL draft.
I keep forgetting that literally almost no time passes during these streams. Like, we only make it through like a week or 2 weeks of content in 3 hours from him. So like time is just moving glacially in the McHenry attic. It
takes place either in the April,
attic-verse.
At the end of April or beginning of May. But that's still a month away. And
he watches like a bunch of teeny bopper, normie type YouTubers. I don't know. He has a lot of parasocial YouTube relationships.
I know a lot of people are going to be, excited for what is it? For us spring forward, change their clocks back or change their clocks forward an hour instead of changing it back. And then there's going to be others that don't like the whole, daylight savings time thing. And there's going to be people that like the Irish are going to like St. Patrick's Day, and then the people that aren't Irish aren't going to, celebrate it. Or not going to, care a whole lot about it. But, I mean, it's just... And then people are going to enjoy spring's coming, and then There's gonna be people that have allergies that don't like spring.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be a very busy month. Let's just put it that way. It's gonna be a very busy month with all these things happening this month. Like I said, with the movies coming out, the birthdays happening, the daylight savings thing, the spring, St. Patrick's Day, and just a bunch of other stuff that's happening this month too. And then next month it's my birthday, so we'll see how that goes. I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye bye.
Luke had kind of a similar vibe as that too, like because he made so many videos. It would feel like a lot of time had passed and like almost no time had passed. Okay, here we go. I plan to go see the movie Red Sparrow. I plan to go see Red Sparrow, the movie today. It has Jennifer Lawrence in it. Lawem. No, hold on. I'm sorry. Lawerence. That can't. That's not right, is it? I'm too high to
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
and confused.
Today's gonna be an eventful day for me. In about 10-ish hours, I'm gonna go see the Red Sparrow movie today, and I want to see how it is, and if I like it or whatever it is. But I just wanted to film today to tell you that I'm gonna go see Red Sparrow, which is a suspense/thriller movie.
He's a
with
purist.
Jennifer Lawrence as the lead, and I've heard it's got a 52% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which isn't the greatest, but it's still better than a lot of other movies that I've seen that are in that genre of suspense/thriller. Trust me when I say this. I've seen a lot of.
I know exactly, Randy. Like what the fuck? With the no, I don't want to say. We're not gonna say any ages on here.
Suspense/thriller movies, and it's just been. And then maybe next week I go see Death Wish with Bruce Willis, and there's a bunch of other people in that movie too. I just can't remember right now, but yeah. So
I don't think there really are.
Is for today is just to go see Red Sparrow at 10:20, which is about 10, maybe about 9-ish.
I think we've discussed this, but do you think that he saw the leaks and he saw Jennifer Lawrence's butthole?
Now, I'm gonna go see that, then come home and do some work on YouTube and all that stuff, and work on some stuff and just get everything set up and ready to go. So I know this video wasn't like super long, and I understand that you probably don't care about this movie that I'm going to go see. But
I care.
That's what the plan is for today. Tomorrow is going to be a different story. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I don't know what's going to happen on Saturday just yet. Maybe I'll finish this book today. Maybe I'll finish it tomorrow. Who knows? But we're getting very, very close to finishing this book. The only thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today was the movie I'm going to go see later today. Hopefully there's still tickets and stuff left to...
Hopefully there are tickets available.
In about 10-ish hours.
Yeah, during like the first fappening, I think was when her pictures got leaked. Yeah, and there was one of her butthole.
And that's pretty much it for today's video. I know, like I said, I know this wasn't as like super long as my other videos usually are, but my main focus is to go see this movie. And maybe we'll do a review on it on Monday or Tuesday next week and bring back a movie review with me. But who knows? We'll see.
Who knows?
And then maybe next Thursday or next Saturday, next Sunday or Monday, I'll do a review on Death Wish if I go see it next week. But you guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Keep it real. Ruby Space. It's giving me... Why is it recommending my own content? Okay, I give you an update on the movie. And a life update. We talk to this guy every day. Like, what do you think happened between the last video and this one to warrant this life update on me and what I want to do? Okay, we are in March of 2018 here, okay? And his update is a life update on me and what I want to do in 2019, which is 9 months away. Who's talking about spreading cheeks?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I'd give you guys kind of like a little bit of an update about what happened today. Nothing like crazy happened today. Just nothing major.
I don't think it was. She just has one of those views from the back where you don't have to. But yeah, that wasn't like it was pretty tasteful, honestly.
Or anything, but
although one of them, somebody's got their finger in it.
It was raining earlier. It's calmed down dramatically over the last like 20-30 minutes, but nothing bad happened today. I'm just saying I want to give you guys a little update about what happened earlier when I went to go see the movie. Nothing bad happened.
Have I seen? Absolutely, of course.
I was shocked at how good the movie actually was.
Speaking strictly artistically and aesthetically, it's a quality photo. I think everything looks pretty much. I wouldn't want to say. You never want to say perfect, but pretty. Pretty up there overall. Very aesthetically pleasing.
I wasn't really. I wanted to go see this.
No.
Really
You can see it. Yeah, you can look right. Yeah, it's. You can definitely make eye contact.
And after seeing it, I realized that this movie was better than I expected it to be. Now, I'm going to do a review on it starting sometime at the beginning of next week. I just want to give you guys like a quick little storyline about,
Storyline.
The movie, if you will. It's basically about
I thought he was going to talk about booking his own storyline in 2019.
And American government.
I love when the Boit people describe movies.
Jennifer
Let's go back.
Lawrence is in Russian government. The movie, if you will. It's basically about Russian government and American government. And Jennifer Lawrence is in it. It's called Red Sparrow. I kind of mentioned that in the video I filmed at midnight, but I noticed that there wasn't a really good response to making that video earlier today. So I thought I'd just, catch you guys up on some things that I'm working on, like finishing this book. I've been trying to finish this book for like ever.
Anyway, let me tell you about this movie, okay? It's about the American government and the Russian government. Jennifer Lawrence is in it. You guys didn't really respond well to the other video I made about it, so let me tell you what I want to do with a year from today.
It seems like, and it's just getting, sometimes it's taxing, sometimes it's just, something
Don't be so dramatic.
And I've been trying to
Ember.
Work through some things in my head to make this channel better. And this channel is going to get better. Excuse me. But yeah, so like I said, I think
right
it was
into the
last month
eyes.
I said that I was gonna start editing. And,
What a combo!
But yes.
Okay, we got face rub to sneeze to nose pick to eye rub to double head massage. If this were the Olympics, you'd have to give him the gold.
So, like I said, I think it was last month.
Oh, we got to go back a bit. Here we go.
And this channel is going to get better. Excuse me. But yeah, so like I said, I think it was last month I said that I was gonna start editing and getting a better tripod and getting a microphone and getting all this stuff. And I'm still planning on doing that.
See, I feel like it drains you so much that you're like, God damn it, dude, you've been talking about this forever of getting a microphone, when in reality it's only been like 4 days ago that he started the mic conversation.
It's just going to take a little bit of time to make those things happen. I probably won't be able to get those things until after my birthday because that's when I expect to get some stuff. But
I'm
we're
expecting to
working
get
on
stuff.
a
In case you didn't notice it, he's sitting again like Grace Thorpe in the chair.
not 12 months. It's a little over 12 months. A 14-month
I'm
journey
not even like exaggerating. I would stream like if it wasn't for like the other stuff that I want to cover too, I could easily watch McHenry like every day.
to VidCon 2019.
I'd have to take a break eventually, just for like a day or so.
Right now, I have a little bit of money saved up for the actual event. I'm still working on getting more money and doing all that stuff.
Working on
So,
getting more money.
That's just a journey I have to figure out how I'm gonna get the amount of money I need to get in order to go to the event, and then being able to go to it. That's the main thing. That's what's going on in my head right now. Is that I want to figure things out slowly and make them become a reality. Just like reading, it's take your time with some books to fully grasp the information that it's giving you, or just go through it like super quick and not like study it and learn things about the book that you wouldn't normally learn about it. Like the movie I went and saw today is based off a book by
Yes,
author, I can't remember.
absolutely. He's got an incredible life, in my opinion. That's again what's one of the interesting things about him is that he does have this a pretty envious lifestyle, and yet he doesn't really understand that.
His or her name, but I'm sure someone in
He
the
thinks
comment
he's
section
living
down
in
below
hell.
will tell me who wrote the book. And then next week I'm going to go. We're going to go see Death Wish, the new version of Death Wish, not the Charles Bronson one.
Yes, always be clear on whether you're watching the original or a remake.
That came out in 1974, because I wasn't born then, and yeah. So just keep you guys' eyes out for a review on Monday for the.
It's like a Twilight Zone
for
episode.
the Red Sparrow review, but overall, I give this movie either an A minus or a B plus. That's how
Okay.
good it was in my eyes. Now it could be, you guys could
Fair.
have different opinions, but I will say that again on Monday or Tuesday next week when I give you my full review, the grade I gave it. So look forward to that, and
Yeah, the Bruce Willis was in the Death Wish remake.
just realize that I'm going to be doing.
It was
kind of
fun, honestly. It's a fun movie.
And going to next year's VidCon. So
It wasn't
I'll see you
political.
guys
It didn't
tomorrow
involve like
with a
all
brand
the.
new vlog. You guys know
Wasn't
the
as
drill.
deep as
Bye-bye.
the original one. Hilary Swank and the Freedom Riders. They were really inspired there. Okay, I've been uploading videos and vlogs for 171 consecutive days. No, I'm sorry. I have been uploading videos / vlogs for 171 days consecutively now, and still going strong.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So,
True, Ananja.
I
I thought he had moved on from it from earlier in the video, but he just wanted you to sit through all the other shit he had to say to get to the second half of his review.
countdown clocks on my computer.
Oh my God,
at the
countdown
current
clocks.
Time. And I also have a couple that are counting up in time, and I wanted to talk about the ones that are counting up for you guys today. So yesterday was the 170th day consecutively that I have been posting videos for you guys on this channel. Now, before that,
He does not have a driver's license, and his parents do take him places. His income is just what he's gifted on Christmas and his birthday, and then whatever his stipend is to live on. He clearly gets a little bit of money to, I don't want to say folding money because he's not out in the world, but I mean like he gets money to buy things off of Amazon or to pick up food,
it was like,
go to the movies.
I want to say like 500.
Yeah, imagine that he's got like fucking 10,000 countdowns going at the same time. Parbs, I watched that video. It was so cringe. It was like someone in the comments said that it was the least sexual video ever made about a sexual subject, and I would agree with that.
I deleted all of them, or it was getting close to that number. I also am counting up how
He
many
can't
days
take
I
his
haven't
Lego
had a
sets to the
single
casino.
ounce of alcohol in my system. And it's been, how long has it been? It's been 230, almost 240 days consecutively without drinking alcohol. And I know
When we come back next Monday to pick up with McHenry, I'll do a song for him. I know I've been writing it this whole time, but I've been thinking about it like Ruby's freestyle raps. But I'll have a McHenry song.
none of those really have an impact on my life, but actually, technically, it's not true. Um,
All right, thanks for coming by,
doing
Ember.
this for 170 days consecutively is a milestone in itself. Now,
He lives in Folsom. I mean, when you look at his neighborhood, it doesn't look like there's probably I don't remember like seeing any bus stops or whatever. He walks somewhere. It seems like so there's something within walking distance of his house that he likes to do.
there's a lot of people who've done it longer than me. There's a lot of people who've done it, shorter distance.
Because he showed the
than
whole
me,
neighborhood a
but
few times.
still, getting close to 200 days is a milestone in itself. I'm doing it consecutively. We're gonna be hitting a year in like how many days is it now?
There you go, Starbucks.
July 7th. I think that is when that happened. Let me actually check that.
Okay,
But yeah,
so all
and then
right.
200.
The camera's a little more clear this time, so it actually is his laptop. I just didn't see this was blending in for me for some reason, or the lighting was different. So the dust pattern on the keyboard is kind of funny. I don't know if if it really is a dust pattern. That's what I was wondering before. It looks like there's a large circular area in the middle that's not dusty, and then the entire rest of it is. But that could just be the light.
Almost 240 days without alcohol has helped me out so much. It doesn't seem like 240 days, but yeah, and then almost 240 days without alcohol has helped me out so much. It doesn't seem like that's a big deal
Yeah,
to
Folsom,
a lot of
California.
people, but I just wanted to give you guys this kind of, telling you that 170 days is just the beginning of doing consecutively. And, 240 days without drinking alcohol is just the beginning. We're going to keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on until we reach, 1,000 days consecutively. We reach 2,000 days consecutively. We reach,
I don't know,
maybe
Gia. I assume
1,000
so.
days of not drinking. I may even go the rest of my life without
What's up,
drinking,
Doug Garrison?
alcohol. It's just something that I have to. I'm happier now that I haven't had a single drop of alcohol in my system for the past 240 days, and it's still counting up. I mean, these events are still going up. With going 171 days without missing a single day of vlogging.
Yes,
Or
true.
or not having a single
I
drop
gotta
of
grab a drink.
alcohol for the past 238 days that I do believe it is now. It's just awesome to see how much I've grown as an individual on this channel, and how much, my mindset is so much clearer now that I haven't had, a sip of alcohol for, 240 plus days. It's just awesome to do these things that I normally can't do. And I don't want you guys to think that it's a bad thing to stop drinking for that period of time and, doing these daily vlogs for that period of time. These are just some things that are a journey or a chapter or a section of a book or...
Well, I think he associates it as a problem because the things that he did when he was drunk, he has deep regrets about. and that's why he deleted the videos. So I think we missed the alcoholism arc, unfortunately.
Any of those three things, that's what this whole channel's about. It's about experiencing, doing daily vlogs for a certain period of time, whether it's, 3,100 or 300 days worth of vlogging with Charles Trippy, or, or me where I'm at, getting closer and closer to 200 days of consecutive vlogging. Or,
For sure.
uploading 316 plus videos on this channel.
Emotional drunk.
All of these things. Getting to 13,000 views again on this channel. And getting to 200 plus subscribers on this channel. There's so many more things that we can do on this channel. And
Well, we know that he's been kicked out of a few different places for his behavior, too, while he was drunk. He's brought that up, that he wishes he could go to certain places and have the outcome not be being asked to leave or kicked out.
In my life that revolve around, being a better person and experiencing things I haven't normally experienced in my lifetime. But that's just me.
Yeah, he deleted the drunk videos like years and years ago.
You don't have to agree with what I say. You don't have to, do all the same stuff I like to do on a daily basis. I'm just saying, these are some of the things that are happening in my life. And I'm excited to see where the future takes us. As should you guys. So I'm going to let you guys go. You guys know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.
If you had to, like if it was on like a college entrance exam, how well do you know the deal? Or the drill? Like, how well do you really know it? Like, could you actually put it down into words? Okay, here we go. I explain that there is THEIR. No, IER. I explain that there is 3 moments in a human's life that are happy and sad. Being born. This guy's the modern day Charles Dickens.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, right before I filmed this video, I was thinking...
Oh. I have no doubt the drunk videos are good. He was getting catfished by the trolls. So he was doing a bunch of shirtless dance videos and acting the fool.
About life and what it means and how to perceive it to people who don't know how to perceive it. And it got me realizing something. There's 3 times in a person's life where they can be happy or sad. That is when they're born, that is when they get married, and that's when they die. Now, I'm going to go into a little bit of detail on the latter 2. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to do to talk to you guys about today is, the happiest time in a person's life, whether they're, in their 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, is to get married. That's just how it is. That's how it always has been, and it always will be. I'm not saying, there aren't other happy moments in life, like having the birth of your son or daughter, or, going into a committed relationship with a female or a male, depending on your gender or your sexual preference. But,
Well, that's because he's learning his lesson. He's on the other channel. He's on, you only going to get good vibes from this channel.
Getting married is the most, in my eyes, now this doesn't have to be for every single person in the world, but when a friend or a family member or, an acquaintance or a complete stranger gets married, you want to know what happens in that marriage. If it's going to be a long, happy one, or if it's going to be a short, uneventful, sad one. But, everyone at least gets married once in their lifetime, or not at all, depending on how you feel about the whole marriage thing, or
I linked it in the chat.
Like that. And someday I will get married to a beautiful woman who loves me and I love her and all that stuff. But it's not going to happen like right now. It's not going to happen at the current time. It'll take a couple years to figure things out and propose and.
Is Eric physically shrinking? He seems exceptionally small in this video. I don't know how to explain it, but do you agree? He seems he seems very small in this video.
Actually get married and all that stuff. But I don't want this to be, like a morbid or depressing video, because marriage is a happy, united front on both the female's part and the male's part, or the male and the male, or the female and the female. But there's also another aspect of life that people come together and celebrate something other than birth, and that is a funeral, a death in the family, or death of a friend, or a death of celebrity. And I'm not saying this to be negative or disrespectful to anyone or anything like that who have passed away, whether it's a friend of yours or a family member of yours or someone you look up to as an idol in the celebrity world. Everyone goes through their life cycle, whether it's living to be
Passage of time bros are feasting. He is really existential right now. Well,
their
back
70s
then.
or 80s or even their 90s or their 100s. Everyone lives their life to the fullest in some aspects of it. Whether, like I said, this goes back to being married. If you're married to your spouse for 50, 60 years or 30 years or 20 years or 10 years, whatever.
Yeah, listen, Officer Vargas. Yeah, hey, these sick motherfuckers in the chat, they're talking about hunching in there. Yeah, I'll send the screenshots over, Officer Vargas. Make sure, can you let Officer Sanchez know too? All right, thanks.
Whatever it is, before they, ultimately no longer exist. And I'm not saying that to be negative. Like I said, I don't want this to be a negative or a morbid or any of that type of video. I'm just saying, there's two things that people do in life: live and die. Now,
What?
people do there's two things that people do in life: live and die.
Those are literally the only two things Eric McHenry is doing. Oh my gosh, hang on. Oh, sorry. 277 from Get Crack. Where's this dude's sex doll? Take charge of your life. He doesn't want to settle even for normal girl box. He only wants celebrity, pop star, YouTuber box. But thank you, Get Crack. I do appreciate that. I'll be drowning in Kroger popcorn after that next YouTube bag.
Now,
do I think Chrissy Mayer is actually going to collab with Grace? I don't know. It seemed like a bunch of grifters, all the footage I saw of the people there. Did you see Ben and Gavin McInnes hamming it up? It's just weird to see the Thorpes get along with people. I don't care for it.
I'm living right now, and I want to live until I'm at least 80 or 90 years old. And I'm going to try to do that. I mean, I'm going to be turning 29 in a month and less than 2 weeks. Less than a month and a half away. And I'm excited to see where, my 29th birthday takes me, my 30th birthday takes me, my 31st, my 35th, my 40th, my 45th, my 50th, all the way up until my 80th or 90th birthday. I don't want you guys to think that I'm being a downer in this video. I'm not. I'm trying to explain to you that there's two moments that in your life that can either make you happy or it can make you sad. And I want you guys to understand.
We do two things in life. We live and we die.
Being happy is a good thing. Being sad is a good thing. It's not about right versus wrong here. It's about happy versus sadness. And how they're both can be.
You see how I got so much good shit in that clip. Chrissy really packed in a lot of shit. But we got Ben and Grace. We got her ranting about the receipts and the drink. And then we got the Pearl footage and then the loud mouths at the end. That was a nice clip. If I do say so myself, I'm not trying to sugarcoat it.
Awesome things in your life. Whether sadness brings you to a celebration of life, or sadness brings you to, you know, a celebration of a wedding, whatever it is, just think about this. Every single person on this planet, whether, you know, they're single, they're in a relationship, they're they always have that silver lining of, you know, being able to get married and pursuing, you know, starting a family and stuff. And then as you move on with life and go on to the next stage of life, the afterlife.
Where's Grace at on Pearl right now? Do you know? Like, what's her feelings about her?
Everything revolves around how many people show up to that wedding or to that funeral that you have. And I'm not saying that's going to happen to me for a very, 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 very
So he's worried about how many people are going to come to his funeral, bro. I'm sorry, man.
long time. The after the dying part.
I'll be there,
you
buddy.
know, the wedding part could happen in the next 5-6 years. It could. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could. That's all I've got for you guys today. I know this video is kind of, you know, it could. Some people could perceive it as being morbid and depressing and stuff, and other people can see the light side of this and see how happy marriage and starting a family and doing all that stuff could be. Me not being. But yeah, that's what I just wanted you guys to discuss with you today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please.
I'm available to deliver eulogies at any Boyd person's funeral. I'll really put them over on the way out.
Please smash that thumbs up button.
No pedos,
Please share
please.
this with your friends, and please
No
hit
Nova
that
Online.
subscribe button down below. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye bye.
Speaking of, it brought up a Chris Hansen. All right, so those were the 3 moments in a human's life that are happy and sad. I finally finished the book I was telling you all about and wait. So he gave us an entire breakdown of Van Helsing and he hadn't even watched the show yet? It's like a couple days later and he finally watched 1 episode of it. Is he watching like partial? Is he that time? Does he break his time down to that level of like small windows of time that he doesn't even sit down to watch like a full episode of Van Helsing at one time? Or did he just straight up lie to us? Oh man, I did the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Hang on. My bad. Sorry. We got to scroll all the way back through all these again. But I feel like I thought that he had watched the entire season before. Oh well, it's fun to go through to see all the thumbnails too. It's like a little flip book. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I don't make these events on Facebook for lighthearted people. Oh my gosh. Like this where he's Ben Thorpe in it. Oh my, we have watched so many Eric McHenry videos. All right, we're getting close. We're within a few months, I think. Yeah, here's the trip. Whispering at Disney. Look at that Amish haircut. Oh my God. Okay, we're almost there. Hang on. Okay. I finally finished that book I was telling you all about and finished 1 episode of Van Helsing. Sorry.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, what do I discuss today? I don't know. That was a good question. So, I guess I could talk about this, seeing as how I finished the book. it's my second book I finished this year. The fifth book I've read overall, because I read 2 The Walking Dead books. I reread 2 of them. I read a new Walking Dead compendium. I read Rachel Ballinger's 101 Things That Make Me Angry, or something like that, or piss me off. And then I just finished reading The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. I'm now rereading Maze Runner. I'm on the 3rd chapter of it. They're very small chapters, to be honest with you guys, so I should be able to be finished with that book fairly, soon. And everything will be back to normal, and I can start, getting this desk stuff cleared off and doing things.
I think the thing is, I don't know. Cody says that he listens to primarily audiobooks, which I would kind of agree with, because we see occasionally his DVDs, but I don't feel like we've seen very many books.
Like watching Netflix again, because I haven't watched Netflix in a while, and I need to start watching Van Helsing again. So I think I might do that after I'm done filming this video. I might start watching it again and see how far we get. I'm on episode 3 of Van Helsing, so hopefully we can get to episode 13 or closer to episode 13 by the time I upload this video. But who knows right now? So, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? I've been trying to figure some stuff out for next month.
I'm reading Medusa Michelli's book.
Even though,
And a book about the black pill.
I'm going to be 29 in like a month and 12 days. A month and a week in like 5 days. So, I'm really excited to see what my 29th birthday brings for the future. From my 29th to my 30th, I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. Because once I turn 30, I'm not going to care at all about any birthdays at all. But I just wanted to give you guys a little quick look into my life, if you will, with finishing a book, getting ready for my 29th birthday next month, maybe catching up on some Van Helsing, finishing that, maybe do a little bit more reading of Maze Runner, play a little bit more Minecraft on my PlayStation 3, and just see where life takes me. That's all I'm looking forward to right now, is seeing where life takes me for the rest of my life. And for the rest of this channel, too, because you guys have to experience everything I talk about and discuss and go over and stuff like that.
Well, she refused to reveal her body count as well.
So,
and for some reason made a big deal about the fact that she wanted to make it clear that she had her fair share, but she wasn't willing to divulge. She didn't want to brag, I guess.
See how things turn out over the next, so many days. So many months, so many weeks, so many days, so many weeks, so many months, so many years, until I can't do this anymore. Because I love doing this. You guys know how much I love doing this.
Sure.
Getting up every single day and
if we can do it, guys, if we can hang in there, if we can survive, imagine us watching Eric McHenry when he's in like his 60s.
Vlogging for you guys every day.
This guy ain't going nowhere.
But
he's gonna be right here for the next 51 consecutive years.
We'll see how things turn out. Hopefully, good things will happen.
Mystery pregnancy.
I'm just trying to put some tomato juice in my system. That's another thing.
No, I didn't get to that part.
Lose a little bit of weight.
In the book.
I lost maybe 8 or 9 pounds since I last. I weighed like 170.
She's busy saying how she revolutionized the wrestling business.
174, 175, something like that. Now I'm down to 164, 165. So I mean,
Okay.
I've lost a little bit of weight, but and
So he's about 165. So what do you think height wise? Based on his build, he seems like he's in. He seems like he's a. He seems like he's kind of slender, but at the same time, he was very concerned about his weight when it got a little bit above that.
I'm glad I've lost weight because who knows what's gonna happen. I want to get down to
I think it's called The Woman That Would Be King or something like that. Is Medusa's book. The other one I think is just called Black Pill. It's by that chick that's got kind of the alien face from CNN.
being thin again, not too thin, but just thin enough, just to get back down to 150, maybe get back down to 145, maybe 130, or at least 140.
He does multitask kind of. He'll, like Cody said, he'll listen to something while he's doing Minecraft, or like to him multitasking is playing Minecraft and then having the Sims running and then also like doing a gotcha game on his phone.
140 is the overall goal. And I'm at 164 right now, so it's not that far.
Oh yeah, she was a big deal for
24 more
sure.
pounds, or at least 14 more pounds. But I'm hoping you guys understand where I'm coming from on that subject. So I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Bye bye.
Devon, let's reconnect. Okay, I agree with your. Hold on, did we miss a comment on this one? Because there hasn't been any on the previous ones. I know I checked on the other ones.
Gentlemen, so what do I discuss today?
I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. 130. How tall are you? 5'1". If he's going to address the comment, maybe we'll get a height check. Oh no, he's not addressing that one. I'm sorry. A different comment, I guess. It must have been one that got deleted or something. So he's 165 and he wants to get down to 130?
Ladies and gentlemen, so I did read your comments in 2 days ago's video, and I agree with you guys. I do need to change up my content. It's just I don't know how to do that right now. It's just so damn hard to figure out how to do content that you like and help me help you guys figure out what I need to do to make the subscribers more important and do all the stuff that I normally would not do.
Okay, let's read the comments real quick. Oh, this guy wants to bring back Ask Eric. Bring it back. Dijon says, I'd love it if you recorded yourself out in the world going on adventures. True. Uh-oh, Hawk Tua has hit rock bottom. She's got an OF now.
On a daily basis. And I want you guys to help me, basically, so that you guys are enjoying the vlogs for the foreseeable future. So
do you think a single solitary second of Eric McHenry's process in making these videos takes into account whatsoever if anyone will enjoy them except for him? Like, I really don't think so.
Content suggestion you guys have, I will be reading the comments in this video, like I did in that video 2 days ago.
You think he just needs to get ripped?
And I want you guys to realize that I want to make this channel better for you guys as well. I've been using a tripod for Christ's sakes.
What?
I've been trying to, get a new microphone and,
I've been using a tripod for Christ's sake. What a comment from McHenry.
getting editing software and all this stuff. I have that in my Amazon not shopping list, but wish list. And I'm gonna get it as soon as my 29th birthday rolls around. At least get the mic. That's the first thing. I'm not gonna be able to attach this to this camera, but if I get one of those mics that I can attach to my shirt collar, I will do that. And the software is gonna be a little bit more expensive, so That's going to probably take a little bit longer time, but
What it, help me understand this. What benefit would a viewer get from these things he's doing? Why? I mean, I guess the audio quality might be a little bit better, but I don't think he's convinced that the reason that the stream isn't, or that his shows aren't getting attention, is because of the production quality, and I just don't think that's the case.
you know, I still want to, get the software and start editing on this channel. I'm not going to be going out a whole lot, doing outside vlogs. At least not right away. It's going to take some time to figure that stuff out. But I might be going somewhere next Saturday. I'm not 100% sure on that just yet. But that is something I'm looking to. I want to go to, do something on St. Patrick's Day.
I'm just gonna say it. Could you imagine if he did lives? I mean, that would be the most lit chat.
At a bar. And maybe, maybe that's the time where I, end the, I'm not saying I don't want to drink, but if it means going out and going to a bar on St. Patrick's Day, then so be it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be the person that does something awesome on St. Patrick's Day. But then, that's not until next Saturday. That's a week from Saturday. So so all I'm trying to say in this video is, look guys, I want you guys to help me out in figuring out special content for this channel. And the documentary, I've decided, is not going to happen.
Okay.
I've deleted all of the videos for from my Google Drive about the documentary, so that's not going to happen now. I know a lot of you guys are going to be upset about that, but I decided it's time to take a step back and not do the documentary at all.
This is just like when Doug Locke came into Warner Brothers and was like, we're going to take, Looney Tunes that people love and enjoy. Yeah, fuck those people. I, Doug Locke, the star of Nickel Dime Show Primetime with George Dorinda, am going to remove the Looney Tunes from Max, and I'm going to put them on Tubi, where there's no way to avoid the ads.
But I still want to do daily vlogs for you guys every single day.
Legally, I mean.
And
you know what I
that's
mean.
what's important to me, is making an effort by putting out vlogs every day. Whether they're boring to some people and entertaining to others.
He never posted the documentary stuff. I think it was all part of a troll initiative. He was filming a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but it was on his Google Drive, not like on his YouTube account.
I'm still doing this because I love to do it. But I really need your guys' help on this front. And hopefully you guys can help me, because that's what you guys are here for, is to help me figure out what this channel needs to be. I'm still going to be a vlogger. That's the main goal. The main goal is to be a vlogger and to vlog every single day. I just need to know what kind of content in that vlogging style that you guys want to see. But with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys know the drill. Keep it real.
And
tomorrow with
I tend to believe that maybe he might have deleted a few videos that he made, but I definitely remember him talking about the documentary, that he was working with some close friends. Of course, close personal friends of his were advising him on the documentary.
The brand spanking new vlog. And I will be reading your comments from this video.
I think it's just called like The Woman That Would Be King, and then the other one's just called Black Pill by the alien chick from CNN.
So you guys are aware of that I will be reading every single comment that comes in on this video today. And I will see what your suggestions are, as long as they're, appropriate to this channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to be doing any dancing videos. I'm not going to be going shirtless in any of the videos. I'm not going to be doing any of that crap. As long as it's appropriate to what this channel is, I will do it. I might bring back Ask Eric's. I might
Uh-oh.
bring back, all kinds of other stuff. And
Sports
let's
Friday?
do a review right now while I have you here.
Please take Sports Friday back, Eric. Please.
So I did go and see Red Sparrow on Friday. I thought it was a very good film. Jennifer Lawrence was awesome in it. She was empowering
2 reviews for Red Sparrow. We never even get one.
women to do more things that women would not normally do in a day-to-day life. And yes, there are tits that come out in the movie. There's like yes, there are tits that come out in the movie, and things that women would not normally do in a day-to-day life. And yes, there are tits that come out in the movie. There's like a good 3 or 4 women that have their tits out. Everyone loves tits, unless you're gay. If you're a gay man. But that's not the point. The point is that this movie was good from beginning to end for me. It's not just about the tits or the, all of that stuff, the vaginas and all that stuff.
Oh my
It's
God.
about the actual content that they put into the movie. Her betraying her uncle, and her government to work with the American government on certain things. This movie was not based on a true story. Let's just put that out there. It's based off of a book. I don't remember who wrote the book, but it's just a whirlwind of awesomeness
Tits.
with the tits and with all the storyline. But mostly it's the storyline that gets you intrigued.
It's the tits.
So again, this is like, this is a,
I will say this. This is the strongest moment Eric's ever shown as far as like really coming across convincingly as straight. I mean, I feel like the tits are it's been a minute since he saw the movie, and we hardly ever hear him revisit a movie or anything. And he's giving another detailed review, and it's very focused on the jugs and the vagina. And he seems pretty genuinely enthusiastic about these topics.
this is A plus film or A minus to B plus film for me. I'm gonna go watch Death Wish on Thursday, which is 2 days from now, and then we're gonna go and I might do a review for that the following week. Hopefully on Monday or Tuesday of the following week, which is the 12th and 13th.
It's not just about the vaginas, guys.
One of those 2 days I'll do a review, and then on Saturday next week I will be going to somewhere for St. Patrick's Day. But this Sunday is daylight savings time, so we're going to be changing our clocks ahead 1 hour, so spring forward. But I'm going to let you guys go now because I think I've given you a lot of information to take in this video. So in the comment sections down below, tell me what you guys wanted to see on this channel that is appropriate to this channel. Nothing about
This
sex.
guy's just talked about tits and pussy for the last 5 minutes, and now all of a sudden, we better make sure these questions are appropriate.
Unless I decide to bring sex talk back, but that's for another
Sex talk? It's been a long time since a sex talk video.
discussion. No shirts off at all during these videos, and no. What was the other thing I said? No dancing. Those are the 3 things that you guys need to keep in mind for new content that I don't want to do. I'm not going to dance, I'm not going to take my shirt off, and I'm not going to talk about sex unless I decide to start my, do some more sex related videos.
Whoa, what's going on under the
but-
desk?
That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
Well, I'm just going to say it. Hey, why do they keep recommending my own clips? I'm just going to say it. I think that was, you got to put that up in the McHenry Hall of Fame. That was a pretty fantastic thing. Oh, of course, here it comes. Here comes the, oh, listen, I'm going to apologize for objectifying women. I apologize for talking about tits and vagina. I'm sorry for the way I worded the words in the previous video. Come on, buddy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
One comment. Ooh, we have to sort for it. It's going to be a good one. Boobs are overrated. They feel like wet bags of sand. Okay. This has got 27 views. Let's take it back to the beginning because Eric McHenry is the all-time king of the bad openers. I mean, good Lord.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, I wanted to make a little quick update, or not update, a quick little.
He's not black-pilled. He is a pussy worshiper. He's just talking tough, right? He said that he will do anything any woman wants him to do as long as she'll put up with his crap.
Video explaining something.
And he also said that he also made an entire video about how women are always right and never wrong.
Said in today's video that you'll see towards the end when I'm doing the review for the Red Sparrow film. I want to say I'm sorry to anyone in the LGBTQ plus community.
Oh
if
boy!
I offended any of you, I'm sorry.
McHenry's come under fire for saying that if you don't like tits, you're gay.
I did not mean to do so. I wasn't thinking at the time when I said it, but I want to say.
Hold on a second. What? 36 people saw that video. 36 people.
This. I love women. I want to say this. I wasn't thinking at the time when I said it, but I want to say this. I love women.
Woo!
I love women.
I
always have, I always will, and it's just who I am. But when I said we all love boobs, I didn't mean, I didn't want to exploit any gender or sexuality or any of that stuff.
Why are you apologizing to the gay community? You should be apologizing to the box community.
Women, I love boobs. I do. Women love boobs. But there's one sexuality that doesn't. And I'm sorry if I offended that sexuality. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah. It's just, I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I said what I said. You'll see towards the end of the video what I mean, and I just want to say I'm deeply, deeply sorry that I said what I said at the end of the video. I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
No way. No way. I don't think so. I think a troll probably said something to him, or one of the people on his Facebook people said something to him about it. I have a few outside adventures planned. Oh, I got to read the rest of it. I have a few outside adventures planned in the coming months and next year too. Oh my gosh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I saw your comment on yesterday's video. I can't remember what your name was, but anyways, don't mind that. That was my work colleague telling me what time to film this video.
Whoa! What? What? We have sat here for hours upon hours upon hours watching Eric McHenry content, and I feel like someone just handed us like a core piece of this puzzle. He's setting alarms telling him when to film these videos.
So I saw that was, but I saw your comment on yesterday's video. I can't remember what your name was, but anyways, don't mind that. That was my work colleague telling me what time to film this video. So I saw a comment in yesterday's first video, talking about going outside and doing more adventures. Look, I'm all for that, but there's not.
Yeah, remember the guy when he asked for people to recommend types of content he could do, somebody said they wanted more outdoor adventures.
This is in Folsom, in the city I live
In the
where I can do those
city
adventures.
of
I've done
Folsom.
every single adventure in my city.
He's done it all.
I filmed, Sacramento Comic-Con last year. I filmed a bunch of, outside vlogs around my neighborhood. Whether it's going to Davies Park or it's going to, to the bar across the street, or not directly across the street, but it's like a good 3 or 4 blocks from my house. I've done VidCon and
VidCon.
So like I said, Sacramento Comic-Con and
what happened at VidCon that caused the bad feelings? I wonder.
But there's still adventures to be had. Don't get me wrong. Did I even press record? Oh, yes, I did. Excuse me as I fix this. But I do have an adventure planned for next Saturday, if permitting.
Did I
my
even
parents
press
allow me to
record?
go. I do want to go to a bar on St. Patrick's Day and have a few drinks with some friends, maybe. Who knows? And there's another thing that's coming up next month. My 29th birthday. I might be filming a little bit of that. See, the problem with going on adventures is I don't want to be shoving a camera in someone's face who isn't comfortable with that person.
Sure.
With them being on YouTube in that fashion. I'd have to ask permission first. That's the problem with going on adventures. Unless it's like a convention like San Diego Comic Con or VidCon or Playlist Live, Sacramento Comic Con.
Oh my God.
Playlist. I think I said Playlist Live.
Stop listing
Orlando,
conventions.
NBC, Bufferfest. All these adventures that I want to go on, they're out there waiting for me to go to them. The only problem is, if I do decide to go to do something on St. Patrick's Day at a bar, I have to get permission from those people that I will be seeing to allow me to film them and put them on my YouTube channel. Same thing with my 29th birthday dinner thing with friends. I want to film all these things.
Listen, I'd love to introduce you guys to all my friends. Unfortunately, though, I have to ask permission from the bar if I can film in there or not.
It's just a matter of linguistics of getting their permission to film them and put them on.
I think, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm being quite literal here. I think the biggest adventure he's had on his own in the years that we've watched it, the years of his content that we've watched, is when he walked to Starbucks. Remember? And then I think we saw him one time outside of a movie theater for a minute, maybe.
Internet. Because I know, you guys know that I love doing this. And I've done this every single day for the past 175 plus days. Consecutively. But, there's a fine line between doing adventures and, filming and stuff, and, and then doing...
So let's acknowledge this. However we feel about expectations of privacy in public places and the legal or moral strings attached, he clearly understands the world in a way that Vinny Slugga does not, in that he understands that even if not legally, morally, he doesn't want to film people who don't want to be filmed, whereas Vinny Slugga doesn't have any problem posting illegally recorded conversations. I mean, that's what they are. So I think there's another, I think that's a mark in Eric McHenry's favor, in my opinion.
Between my friends not wanting to be in those videos. And if I were to film,
he's not an only child.
Every single situation that I get into. Not in a bad way, in a good way, but, I also want to go to, Walker's Soccer Con in December. I want to film, my high school reunion if they have it this year. I have not heard a single word about it at all. But you see what I'm saying here? It's a little difficult to go on adventures outside and, filming things that normal people would not like to be filmed, is what I'm saying. So
just flip the camera around. What's the problem? Shoot yourself.
I guess I could film and not
with a
show
camera.
Them, but
with a camera.
It still defeats the purpose of going out and doing adventures without, filming them. The only way I would do it is if they wanted to be filmed. I don't want to impede on their, on their personal, their privacy, if you will. So you guys have to understand that. That's one of the things that's holding me back, is that I don't want to be filming. I don't want to be putting a camera in someone's
But I'm going to
face.
be honest, this is all cope. This is 100% cope. The reason he doesn't want to film in public is because he is not because he's worried about the moralities of filming people in public. His issue is that he's absolutely terrified of being out in the world, and B, especially being out in the world around other people. Is anytime you see him when that happens, it's like he's like turtling back in, he's whispering into the camera. Like I just don't think he likes to be in, I don't think he likes to be out in society just like on the loose,
When they don't want to be having that camera in their face being filmed. But I will try my hardest to film if I do
Big time, Cope.
do go out for St. Patrick's Day. And I will try my hardest to film at my 29th birthday dinner with friends. And, and at the reunion, at the 10-year high school reunion. And if we do go, me and my brother, go to this Walker Soccer Con in December, I will film that as much as I humanly possibly can. So there are some adventures I'm planning to do outside of this room, this little space of my desk. It's just going to take time to figure these things out and see where they lead. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new...
My biggest cope, I think, is about always saying that I'm going to stop clipping Grace.
Spanking vlog. You guys should
That's
know
one
the
of
drill
my
by now.
repeated
Hit
loops.
the thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all of the things. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Well, he ended it on like a pretty happy note there. All right, we got time to watch maybe one more. Yeah, well, let's end on this one. I really like the look here. Ooh, and this'll be good. We'll have a Q&A when we come back next week. I am going to see the Death Wish remake later, then go grocery shopping. Did I tell you guys that I saw that manager that confronted me about live streaming at Walmart? He like stared at my phone to see if I was filming.
Nope, that's not gonna work. Hello, ladies.
Best intros in the business.
Nope, that's not gonna work. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. That's better. My name, you already know. But
wow.
Today, let's look outside and see how we're doing. It's a little gloomy out there right now. But yeah, so today I'm going to go see Death Wish in about a couple hours from now. We're going to go and do that.
All right, see you later. It's me.
And after that, I'm going to go to the grocery store and get a new drink. Not a new drink. It's been out for a while. What am I saying? That I really liked. And it's called yerba mate. It's an energy drink. It's very, 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 very good. I had it once before, about, I want to say, what was it? A week ago? Maybe? No, not a week ago. About a month ago, I had this drink.
Well, I think what happened was that manager at Walmart realized, like, after we had parted ways, that I defused him by just telling you, bullshittery, and got him to go back to his tasks. And I think he had been maybe preparing, like he had been building up what he was going to say to me next time. Because I stream in there, like, I do IRLs there pretty often, but I haven't done one lately because I'm trying to monitor that guy. But I think he's plotted at home and come up with what he wants to say to me.
And it was very good to me, but...
Why does he get to live in the attic rent free?
So,
Be completely honest, Dave. If you had to switch places with him, and I'm talking, it's not you and his body, but like your brain has to work the same way his brain works. Like, would you still be willing to make that swap? No fire sticks, no fishing.
Let's talk a little bit about the movie I'm going to go see today.
Isn't it kind of like a literal example of what was the thing in BioShock? It was like the cage and the whatever, like the bird and then the cage. Like he has some very desirable elements about his lifestyle, yet he's like a real life man in the iron mask. He's locked up in this, tower.
Um, I'm just gonna give you a little quick recap of it before I do a review next week on Monday or Tuesday. It is called Death Wish. This is a remake from 1974 that had Charles Bronson in it.
Hey, Pally.
It's a movie about a man who lost his wife because some idiots decided to go and kill her or attempt.
I know. I think that manager
they
has
did
been
kill
waiting
her.
for me.
And they almost killed his daughter, but they didn't. And I don't know how good of a movie it's going to be or how bad of a movie it's going to be. It
Boy
didn't
in the
get
bubble,
I
yeah.
think it was like 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. But that's just what Rotten Tomatoes says.
Why does he do that? Why does he feel like... Do you think it's because he wants to be seen that he's like an expert on film and art? Why doesn't he just say like, hey, who cares what Rotten Tomatoes says because I think it's going to be a fun movie? You know what I mean? He's always coping over the Rotten Tomatoes scores. Who gives a shit?
We'll see what it's actually like when I go see it in about a couple hours from now. But I just wanted to kind of, do a little video for you guys on my phone. A little different from the video I usually make on my camera. And it's a little bit later than I usually film. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning now. Usually I film at like midnight and then wait till like...
So we're seeing all these videos that he's making. Doesn't that make it so much weirder that he's setting a timer to record a video at midnight?
Later in the day to upload the video, but I thought I'd do a little something different today. We'll see how things turn out, and I hope you, if you do go see this movie, you gotta let me know in the comment section down below. I'm not going to read the comments until like maybe after I get back from the movies today. But and getting the drink, I'll show you what the
His
drink
head
looks
looks
like,
gigantic here, like in the new Snow White movie.
When I get back home. But yeah, so we're just gonna be home for a little while by ourselves for at least 3 days.
Yeah, who cares about the critics?
There's something seriously wrong with my eyebrows right now.
What?
I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out. And look, my nose is all crooked.
What?
But
he's discovering his face. Like, does he not ever looked in a mirror before? He's done that a couple times, I think.
See you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog, or maybe later today. I don't know yet. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see you then. You guys know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.
All right. Wow, that was pretty... what a run of content from McHenry. I feel like, again, the guy... Some of them maybe aren't the best, but I feel like it's pretty consistent. You're going to get a banger with McHenry. You think he got a broken nose from when he was... Oh, yeah, let's watch... Speaking of, since some of you are kind of new to him, let's see if we can... Now, one of his trolls leaked this video of Eric McHenry at a gay bar. It says 100% real leaked video of Eric McHenry at a gay bar. Hang on, let's bring it up here. Shout out to Eric McHenry Lost Video Archive.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going out to a gay bar. I am gay. I want people to think I am gay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You have a great 2020. Have a great birthday, whatever age you're celebrating. And just be the best version of yourself. Goodbye.
One more time, since he said we're never going to get shirtless dancing again. Let's see it once more.
Gay bar.
I mean, this is pretty compelling evidence, I feel like, overall. Is this Eddie Kingston over here?
I am gay. I want people to think I am gay.
All right, I gotta go. I don't know. My internet's acting weird. The stream looks good. Hopefully, I'll be okay for coming back. But anyway, thanks for hanging out for the McHenry Files Part 11. Jesus. All right, I'll see you guys later. You know the drill.